how you doing? Simply killing shit. Sipping from the bottle, hit the bottle, and I ain't feeling shit. Call it by the building, motherfuckers only peeking in. Screaming, let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in.
Rapcast 80.
Yeah, it was a shame that last episode wasn't 80. Still a landmark episode.
Landmark.
If everyone doesn't know, last episode we had Hamilton rapper, singer, overall great guy, Duke Eye on the show. We shot it out in Hamilton in a proper studio actually for the first time, even though this is a pretty prime studio, in my opinion. And it was a great conversation, great time. Go listen, watch that, do whatever to that. We want to work with more Hamilton artists, or if you are based in or around Hamilton, Ontario, hit us up at our Instagram, which is at SuperFinger Inc. Same goes for our TikTok, all that crap. If you're watching, you know you can listen. If you're listening, you can watch. All that stuff's in the description.
Let's get it.
I hate doing this. I hate it. I hate shilling.
Do we have to
It's
do
so
this
unnatural.
at the beginning
I feel
of
like
every
I have
episode?
to because no one. We need more followers.
You never know.
We
Yeah,
need more.
Could be somebody's first time.
Yeah. We're getting more subs. Our shorts are doing well, so go watch our shorts on YouTube as well.
And the interviews, their work. It takes more time to coordinate.
Yes,
But I think they're worth it. They expand the Rapcast family.
for sure. Uh-oh, here we go. It's not
Early
It's
early
not a
show
Thanksgiving for us.
burps.
We're Canadian. It's not Thanksgiving, so we're not. This isn't any turkey burps. This is just life choices burps. I think it's just unfortunate life choices that he's living with.
I probably drink more beers on this show than in the rest of my life. I'm
Yeah,
not this
yeah.
guy.
Yeah, yeah.
I just do this to seem cool on the internet.
Yeah, this is the first time I bought beers actually in a while. I think was for the show tonight. Cause I'm you should buy some beers for the show.
Usually it's just freebase, heroin.
Yeah.
Only way I can
Only on Saturdays.
feel normal
Only
again.
on Saturdays.
And it is a Friday night, so this is kind of a party episode.
Yeah.
So get lit with us, or just sober chilling, like my man Danny
I
Brown,
refuse. Okay.
which we're gonna get to that later.
Yeah, Danny Brown for sure.
Sobriety, it's actually dope. It turns out
We're going to be talking about a lot of new music. We're going to kind of catch up on stuff that we've missed since about, I want to say September. We do about an episode a month. And last episode was heavily dedicated towards Duke Eye and that conversation. We talked a lot about the concerts we've been to recently as well. A few really good shows.
By the way, the one thing watching back that interview, we were
Critiques.
talking about our R&B credentials, and we didn't mention a single female R&B artist. We're trying to get the show.
Boy.
We're trying to get this show more appealing to the gays, the theys, the women. So shout out Janae Aiko. Shout out Kali Uchis.
SZA.
Plenty of great.
Sinead Harnett.
Summer Walker put out a great album
Haven't
recently.
listened to it yet. Only because she's a woman. That's the only reason why I haven't listened to it yet. Because the men take priority. And then, no. It's a comedy podcast as well, guys. We are going to get a woman up on this wall, and it's not going to be a salacious picture, I promise you. We are working on the posters for the background here. We got a few ideas. One I'm really excited about that's sitting right there. I need a frame for it. That's how special that one is to me.
Whoa.
But yeah, shout out all the ladies and everyone in between out there. We love y'all. Support y'all.
And it's actually Trans Day of Remembrance recently.
It was,
and as the only non-homophobic rap podcast that I can think of, personally, I think it's important for us to stand up and be a shining light in this dark cave and very male cave of rap podcasts that are mostly older men host these shows.
Yes.
But we're trying to change the image here.
We're progressive is what Alex
So
is
shout
trying to
out
say.
all the theys out there.
And this is Alex, by the way, talking to you. Not right now. This is Andrew, a.k.a. Buzzkill, right here to my right. That was talking but is not right now is Buddy Alex.
And over there to my left,
I said it.
Buzzkill.
I said it. And Josh, a.k.a. J. Pasty, a.k.a. PJ Martian, will be joining us later for a special segment that I have developed.
cutting this whole segment. And then the next hour of talking as well.
What's one thing that's happened to you this week, Alex, that you want to talk about?
Oh my gosh! So I actually
I'm gonna
missed
regret it already.
Smash Mouth last night.
Smash Mouth was in Hamilton?
It was so funny because we were just sitting there and I swear I heard like, "Hey, now you're a rock star."
Oh, you
Get
could
your
hear
hood
it from
on."
your apartment?
Yeah, because it was
Oh,
at
that's
Gage
so
Park.
funny. Oh, it's at Gage Park. Isn't it too cold to fucking...
It turns out there was the Christmas train or whatever, the holiday train.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what the fuck this is. I guess it goes through this. Because then I was walking the dog after, and I saw all these Santa hat people walking around.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And then, it turns out that Smash Mouth and some country act from Kitchener-Waterloo performed.
So are they on a float?
The real Smash Mouth.
Are they on a float or something?
I don't know. I think
It was just walking around with.
I think it's just at Gage Park, and like the train comes through because they were only performing for like 45 minutes.
They play 3. Okay, that's longer than I thought it would be.
It was just so random because we were like watching Survivor and like coming in and out of sleep, and like just barely like hearing.
Yeah, and then
like,
all of a sudden you hear, "Hey now."
But I'm just like, fuck. Like I'm actually a huge Smash Mouth fan. Fun fact about me.
Okay.
I know more than just the hits.
I don't. I know that one song and then Believer or whatever that one is. That was them, right? Believer, believe. That was Smash Mouth, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Radioactive. That
I'm
was
a
Smash
Believer,
Mouth.
which was actually by the Monkees. Fun
Okay,
fact.
Okay. I thought it was by Shrek and Co.
I actually have another quiz, music quiz thing coming up.
Oh boy.
For 1 hour and 20 minutes from now.
Oh,
so we'll see.
You guys got to
that.
watch up until then. That's your fucking goal today.
Stay tuned in. So yeah, anyway, we wanted to recap that we talked on the last one about our plan to see Thundercat.
One down.
At that point in the timeline, we were still holding on hope that the Blue Jays could close it out in Game 6.
That was a cool kind of.
Yeah.
I like that actually. That made it.
Oh
kind of
man,
like a David Lynch thing there.
But then we both watched Game 6 with our friends the previous Friday night, watched them lose, said, oh boy, well, we're going into the city tomorrow to watch this fucking Thundercat show. It's going to be madhouse, bonkers. It wasn't that bad, but everyone at this concert was checking the score pretty much the whole time.
I remember when Bo Bichette hit the home run in like the second or third or whatever. That was in between sets, in between the opener DJ person and then Thundercat. The whole place just exploded. It was loud as hell.
And this was right before Thundercat gets on in a LA Dodgers jersey and hat. Plus one of his...
no, he wasn't wearing the jersey. His buddy, I think like the drummer or some stage tech was wearing the jersey. I think he was just wearing the hat, no?
I think they were both wearing jerseys.
Was he? Oh, shit.
I think, but...
Maybe. We'll play some, put some videos up and some pictures and stuff. Because we felt wrong posting to our story that we were at the Thundercat show because this had just happened. We were in Toronto. We're just like, this is too soon. We just be like gloating that we were at this Thundercat show. But I will say the whole night ended up being worked out pretty well for us in general, aside from the Jays losing. Like, we were able to catch the last train. We were able to actually sit at a bar for the game, which we didn't think we'd be able to do. We thought we wouldn't catch any of the game because the Jays were up in the fucking 9th inning or whatever.
Shout out Fran's Restaurant.
Sir.
We sat there and watched outside from the window. They finally were like, okay, and a table just opened up. Like, who's any takers? Yeah. And we took it.
We were watching it at the smallest TV you could imagine, kind of on a really shitty angle. But it was still great to just
rude
be there.
People next to us.
Oh, so annoying.
The second, oh man, you were filming.
You were
filming on that last
I
Alejandro Kirk.
That last moment of and I'll put it up on screen as well for the YouTube watchers out there.
The disappointment.
That was devastating. Yeah. It was devastating.
A whole city.
It was just
the screams of anguish.
You could hear down the road, just like people screaming. Like, it was so
and
crazy.
We were ready to be gallivanting around town like fucking.
And then we had to take the packed train home instead, and it was brutal. And we got seats on the train. So
very rude people behind us playing music on their.
They were playing.
JBL
it was
speaker.
It was the lamest fucking music. It was just the most obvious, basic Walmart fucking
It
hits
was like
of all
Michael
time.
Jackson. And
I mean, some of
like-
them were funny in terms of like, okay, in context of the Jays losing, they were playing like some sad songs and stuff. Okay, yeah, I get it, but I'm just like, then they were trying
This
to like,
is not what we need right now.
they were trying to turn people up at some point, and it's just like, yo, just shut the fuck
There was
up. Like,
they were encouraged by one older
white
kind
lady,
of white lady who got a thrill out of.
yeah.
Oh, I made some friends on the train,
Yeah.
and we'd annoyed everybody
her,
else.
Her husband fucking can't stand it. I know I was looking
Oh,
at him and
man.
I'm like, he can't stand it when she gets on one right now.
She probably had a few too many drinks
Oh,
at
yeah,
the
oh,
game.
yeah.
Altogether, could have been much worse.
Yes.
But I got home at like 3:30 in the morning, but it was
Yeah.
2:30 in the morning because the
That's
fucking
right.
clocks went back.
That's right. So yeah,
Then
and it was
the next day
Saturday
was
night.
all fucked
So
up.
yeah, and it was Saturday night, so it's like we didn't have work in the morning.
And you
anyway,
seem
so it was-
you seem genuinely bummed out because I know you're a bit of a bigger Jays fan than I am. I was only into it for
Yeah.
like 2 weeks.
well, because
so-
I've been to like a game a year for the past like 5 years, at least one game a year, if not 2 or 3.
And your dad's a big
My
Jay.
dad's a big Jays fan, so
Jay-head.
through him, I took him to a game just before they got into the playoffs. So, yeah, especially for the past few months, I'm still not like I'm not still,
Still
like
recovering?
no,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
fine. No, I'm not still like reeling from it, but it's like yeah, it does fucking suck. We were that close, and as someone that's lived in Toronto as well for like 5 or so years, like it does like I do love the city and love the sports teams and the energy that happens when they go for deep runs. So yeah, it was disappointing for sure. But what wasn't disappointing was the Thundercat show, which is the main
True.
kind of topic here. But yeah, he killed it. It was fucking. I think we were both a little
was at
high for
Massey
sure.
Hall.
It was at Massey Hall. Great venue. Never been to it. I will say this.
Seats very close
The
together.
seats were a bit cramped. Good view still. You can see
Balcony.
everything.
It's nice. It's old school. The bar closed down too
Pretty
early
early.
though, but
Cool merch, but very
too
expensive.
expensive merch.
Like the bomber jackets were fucking awesome, but it was way too much.
I saw a couple people that had the Dragon Ball do-rags
Mm-hmm.
going around.
But great sound at that venue.
The opener was just like a DJ kind of just doing some
Yeah, didn't really
vibes.
think much of it, but you know, it was cool.
um
Prayers to the one lady, I think, or man, I'm not sure, or in between, for that matter, that fainted during the show. Like pretty early, like 3 songs into the Thundercat show. Remember the person
was-
fainted, and
yeah.
this Thundercat did a really good job stopping the show and clearing people out and trying to get help and stuff. And-
masterclass from Mr. Thundercat.
yeah, no, it was good. And the hospital was like right across the street, so it was pretty. it was lucky in that sense, but.
As far as we know,
you don't,
they
you
were
don't, you
okay.
don't see that a lot. I don't know if I've ever really seen that. I've been to so many shows, but I've ever seen like an emergency like that happen.
I
I've seen
feel
some
like
bad
I've
mosh
seen it
pit spills,
before.
but I don't know if I've had like someone faint and ambulance and all that shit. I don't know.
I've had the artist at least stop to make sure that someone's okay and then just get back to normal.
Yeah,
But, like,
I've seen that. Yeah,
the carrying out on the stretcher thing was new. I don't think
Yeah.
I've seen that before.
yeah, no, for sure.
Interesting show. Him and his band, they just go on these, crazy. They're just
It's nuts. It's every song turns into like a 6-minute just opus, and just they just go
Yeah.
on extended runs, and it's fucking super impressive. Like it's almost too, like we were both kind of high, and we had a few drinks I think at that point as well, but it was almost like too much to wrap my brain around. Sometimes of just like I almost like checked out just naturally because I'm like this is too much to try to understand how
Yeah.
well they're doing this and how insane this is that I'm just like I can't even begin to comprehend it. No, it was incredible. He's such a great musician. Great vocals as well. Like he's not like Thundercat isn't I think the most like traditionally most versatile vocalist of all time. But really held his own live. Enjoyed that aspect of his performance as well. A lot of energy on stage.
I would
love
forget
the,
what song he was playing, like while the song
Yeah,
was
yeah.
going on.
Yeah,
And then I was looking over the shoulder checking the Jays game,
Yeah.
But it was a unique experience of a
Mm-hmm.
show for sure.
and it was great because towards the end he played some more of the hits and some of the more kind of lively songs and got people on their feet and everyone was kind of dancing and stuff and it was
Yeah,
it was
because
great.
like when you're in the balcony, most people are sitting,
Mhm.
but then there was like once there's like a standing like mandate, then it's
Yeah.
like
now you gotta stand. You can't just
because then you look like a narc
Yeah.
for sitting down.
But you also can't be the only one standing in the balcony because if there's people behind you, then you look like a fucking asshole because you're just.
No, you have to
walking.
move as a unit when you're
Yeah.
in the balcony.
Yeah.
He played like the 2 of the new songs that he did,
Yep.
which are sick.
Yeah, I love those.
By the way,
Yeah.
let's just get that review out of the way right
Mhm.
now.
Dope. They're dope, dude.
Children of the Baked Potato.
And with Remy Wolf, my girl.
You Put Me On. And that other song, I'm Sorry for Wasting Your Time.
Oof, yeah, heavy.
Too fucking real.
Love it.
And yeah, Thundercat, he didn't change at all. He's just getting better. Like he does what he does.
Yeah. He's getting more confident. It's
like,
a sight to see, man.
I'm really looking forward to his next thing because it is what it is. Was kind of a while ago.
Yeah.
Drunk.
It's been a while.
Still, songs from Drunk still show up on my playlist all the time.
I was a little bit surprised that he was going on tour just off of 2 singles. I was like, oh, okay, is this... I saw those 2 singles. I'm like, oh, this is a rollout. Album's coming before the tour, and then tour came, and I'm like, there's no... Okay, we're just... All right, sure. But it doesn't matter because we had never seen it before, so it's like I want to hear Drunk. I want to hear It Is What It Is. I want to hear these older tunes, so... I'm glad we got to see him then, and then if he drops a new album, I'd gladly go see him again, and I urge everyone else to as well. Favorite
song? Mine probably Them Changes.
Yeah, that's a fucking easy one. Funny Thing, maybe. That was when the shit really got going, I think, so that was a standout to me.
Yeah.
Drake About Do-Rag obviously was great.
But yeah, it was funny. I was telling Dahlia about it afterwards, and she was like, really? He wore the LA Dodgers hat and jersey? Like, isn't that a little bit, And I was like, well, he's from LA. Like, he reps the Dodgers hard. And I don't know. Toronto's not like the kind of city where you're going to get shit thrown at you for, like, if they were playing the Phillies or something.
Yeah,
like,
exactly, yeah.
I could see maybe not doing that just for your own good, but like the nice people of Toronto,
no one threw anything at him, so it's a win.
But like most people, like there was a good percentage of people there wearing Blue Jays merch.
But also
for the after party, myself included.
Yeah, for sure, me too. And if you're at a Thundercat show during Game 7 of the World Series in Toronto, you're probably not the most invested into the Jays. You know what I'm saying? Because I saw some people that were selling their tickets on the Reddit like the day of or the day before, being like, I need to watch the game. I'm like, okay, those are bigger Blue Jays fans than Thundercat fans, whereas I kind of lean the other way. So let's get into it.
Let's get into some Rapcast. By the way, we are a Rapcast.
That we are.
But we do have a couple of non-rap options I guess, on the table today.
The main 2 being Daniel Caesar and Doja Cat. Both of them are not really rap. Doja Cat's a little more rap leaning. Where do we want to start here?
I figure let's talk about Daniel Caesar because I want to heap some praise. And I'm the foremost Daniel Caesar stan on this show.
Yes, he is. I love him as well, but I kind of got in late on the game. I think I only really came around... when did Never Enough drop? 2 years ago?
Yes, 2023.
Maybe 3 years ago. I got into Daniel Caesar, or 2.5. It was before Never Enough, but it still took me a while.
Pretty sure that was my favorite album that year.
I think it was
2023.
I think it was. And stay tuned for next episode. Next episode is going to be our big end of the year episode. Episodes plural. So if you want to see if Son of a Spurgey by Daniel Caesar ends up on our list, go watch that and keep updated about that. Alex, continue.
Right off the bat, I listened to it. There's no surprise here. I really enjoyed it. I think it might be one of his best albums. It's a little bit more acoustic, a little bit more folky, a little stripped back. Never Enough was much longer and had more different vibes thrown in.
Yeah, difference. Yeah.
More collaborations. But he linked up with some interesting musicians, Bon Iver, Sampha. You thought James Blake, but wrong.
I thought,
wrong. You were.
I was thinking of. I knew because I was confusing Bon Iver with James Blake.
Right.
Because Bon Iver's on here twice, I believe.
But yeah, what were your first impressions on it?
No Mustafa as I'm looking at the vinyl from over there.
He wrote.
I think he
co-wrote a lot of the songs.
Co-wrote a lot of it, which I can kind of tell his influence just from a lot of the acoustic guitar moments as well, and especially the song "Root of All Evil" is a very kind of like folky. Like this is almost a kind of a Mustafa song in a sense. But yeah, I'd say this. I agree with you. I really enjoy it. I think it's probably up there with one of his best. I still think it's going to be hard to beat Freudian to me. Because I feel like that's still his most like concise and condensed and just well-structured record. But this is a close second in terms of the sound being very concise the whole time. Like I feel like I really did enjoy Never Enough as well. A lot of great sounds on there, but I feel like he was kind of jumping between sounds a little bit too much and kind of made for a little bit of a scrambled kind of listening experience. Whereas this one is like it kind of stuck to a sound, stuck to a lot of the similar themes of religion, and it seems like he's found God as well recently. A lot of kind of that style, and kind of elements, gospel elements, kind of thrown in there as well. A lot of, like I said, acoustic guitars. I love how a lot of the songs build as well. Like it starts off just the stripped backness of it all, and then it kind of just builds. Some violins come in, some percussion, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And a lot of great moments there.
It was definitely more cohesive than Never Enough in terms of like, from the song like Moon to the end, it all kind of sounds like one big song. Like it was kind of hard for me to differentiate which ones.
And I've only listened to it twice, so I'm the same way. It's
but like in a good way.
Yeah. I will say about the religious kind of side of things that if you're a loyal fan of the podcast, you probably know that I didn't really grow up religious or in the church or anything like that, whereas buddy Alex has. So some of the God stuff can kind of grate on me a little bit over time. I feel like comparing it to, which isn't maybe a fair comparison, but to Donda, which is also has a lot, some gospel elements and stuff like that. That's kind of almost a sacrilegious album at the same time. It's also, there's a lot of different kind of moving parts to that one, but sometimes with some of the moments here, I'm just like, okay, like was this song really necessary, or was this fucking
like at the end of the song,
a little bit like, okay, this isn't,
at the end of Baby Blue, I think you're referring to, there's a thing, but that's I looked into it, and that's like his dad, who's like a gospel singer. He put that in.
That makes sense. Okay.
So it's kind of and the whole album being called Son of Spurgey was
and I really enjoyed the dichotomy of, especially like on the last song, he was really playing with the themes of like comparing religion and like his, like the Father, the Holy Ghost, or all that kind of shit, to his actual father.
And like him like passing down like the bad traits. Yeah. And like,
but how he's appreciative of that as well is I liked what he was saying on that one for sure.
Yeah, he's really evolving as a songwriter. Although the one thing is like, I'm such a fan that like I'm looking at it with fan eyes, and like I'm not like being as critical as maybe some people are. But like after liking this album so much, I read the Pitchfork thing where they didn't like it too much, and they're like, his songwriting is sophomoric.
Has Pitchfork liked anything? I don't know if they've liked anything.
And I'm wondering if it's still a knock-on effect of him being sort of semi-canceled because of the whole Jules incident or whatever. I'm not sure if like do people still care about that? Like I don't know, but
I wasn't really around for that. I don't really. I knew what happened, and
he was drunk on a live stream, and he defended this racist friend of his.
Sure.
Like,
I understand why people would still be doing that, but to me, that's like, unless there's a pattern of that, one incident when you're drunk isn't necessarily going to completely change my opinion of you overnight if I didn't really have opinion of you to begin with. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, and I get that like people who have more skin in this game might not just like forgive somebody just for doing one apology for it. But I feel like that's a part of the reason why this, like, I feel like Daniel Caesar gets slept on part, and that's partly the reason why. It could also just be, maybe his songwriting is a little bit surface level. Like he doesn't quite get into things in as deep of a way. He kind of like just asks general questions about like philosophy and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like on Case Study and Freudian, he was doing a lot of kind of a little more deeper kind of songwriting to an extent. But it's been a while since I've listened.
Yeah, but it was hard to follow up Freudian because it was so, like, Freudian is so perfect, and it lives in people's brains to the point where they're never gonna like let another Daniel Caesar album into their heart.
That's kind of where I'm at with that album. But I think another thing to add to your point of why maybe some people haven't really kept up or sleeping on this or not really enjoying it or kind of giving it some unfair knocks is that he's Canadian as well. So I feel like that is also going to be a stopgap to some people, unfortunately.
And so full disclosure, I am biased because I grew up Christian and I relate to his kind of themes about self-doubt and just constantly questioning, like, am I a bad person? Like, and him being a Canadian, the hometown bias is there as well. Him and Mustafa creating kind of a bit of a wave here that I'm really keen on.
Because it's different. It's not
paying attention
you don't hear a lot of other specifically Toronto artists doing this kind of like R&B. I mean, I'm sure there are, and I'm just not privy to it. So please tell us in the comments if there who you're listening to from Toronto that sounds like this or heavy R&B vibes. But I will say I want to do a little game here because there are a lot of great parentheses moments on here in terms of the track titles.
Right.
Because there is have a baby in parentheses with me, which is like, well, you're not gonna ask someone to have a baby with someone else, are you? That's kind of a weird, like, why? That's, I don't know if anyone would actually
surrogacy
say
anthem.
that. Yeah. And the other one was I'm not falling in love, and I think it was in brackets with anyone I don't love or something like that.
I gotta stop loving on women.
Yes.
In brackets, who I don't love.
Who I don't love, which is like, okay, I get it. But maybe we can go through the track list and come up with other parentheses for some of these other songs.
I thought of an alternate title of the album called I'm Almost 30 in brackets. What are we doing?
What are we doing here? Yeah. That's good.
Because I think as something that it's in the air of people in my age group of that have been in relationships for more long-term relationships, and you start to ask yourself, what is our future? What are we really looking at here? Like taking the next steps in life. And I think like Daniel Caesar's also kind of in that age cohort and dealing with that. That realization of like, okay, well, my 20s, I'm not going to be young forever. Like, do I actually set some roots here?
For sure.
And constantly asking that question. Plus, I don't know if is he over this Emily girl? Like, can we leave Emily?
I know. I was gonna say, because like this is like, if you're gonna go to the extent of just calling a song the Emily song or Emily's song, like that's got to be the end of it, right? Now you have to be moving. You have a whole you've danced around it for the past 4 albums, talking about this one fucking girl that broke your heart. You title a song after her on your 4th album. Just fucking let it go. Now that's got to be it. Like
the first track on Never Enough being Valentina, I was like, okay,
new girl here.
New
Let's
girl.
Go. Yeah.
No, he's
some
still
Spanish descent, perhaps.
He'll never get quite over that one formative period in his life. And I kind of like the artist like self-importance on like this one relationship and how much it shaped his.
Imagine
thing.
We should get Emily on the show. Imagine how that
being
feels.
her,
like,
it must be kind of like
we should see about that because she's probably locally Toronto, so we should see if we can get her on the show.
Like imagine she's just dating some like finance guy that works on Bay Street now. And she,
well, what if she's pissed? What if she's like, I hate that he's putting me on like this. Like I hate that. Like, it's
in which case cancel Daniel Caesar. Fuck him.
Then we can cancel. Yeah. But let's get a woman's perspective on this fucking show, and on this fucking matter, and really kind of get down to the goddamn brass tacks here.
Now we're getting to the real. When you drop the GD word, you're
talking about the gospel album. Yeah, come on.
We know.
I know God's listening right now.
Buzzkill
so now
is
I'm really
fired up right now.
No, come on.
Don't kill this guy's buzz.
No. Do you want to try to name some of these songs, some extra parentheses with me here on some of these songs, or do you want to just move on to talking about the album?
I'm just gonna scroll through the song titles for a sec here, because I don't want to not play along with your fun game.
Give me something. I got one here for Call On Me. It should be Call On Me in parentheses, not after 10 p.m. though. You know what I'm saying? Like that's got to be the cutoff. We're reaching 30 here, guys. We can't be fucking. We're not going to be going out at 10 p.m. anymore. We're going out at 8, and we're going to be fucking home by midnight. All right, this is the time. This is where we're at now.
Touching God, in brackets.
There's a lot of good ones here. There's got to be. I'll do one while you think about that. Sign of the Times in brackets by 3 Days Grace, because that was a song from them from back in the day. Another Canadian band.
I was gonna get you a 3 Days Grace shirt for Christmas.
Oh, that's nice of you. Because we don't really get each other gifts. I mean, we should do a.
No, I don't like giving gifts.
All right, fair
nope.
I was gonna say for the show we could each do a Secret Santa type shit for the show, not even for each other's.
Okay, here's one. Okay. Moon in brackets. Yeah. My ass.
Moon, my ass. Okay, there we go. I like it. Still featuring Bon Iver, of course.
Emily's song in brackets.
Enough already.
Not Emily.
You got it.
Not. I thought there was like a famous porn star named Emily, but now I can't remember her. Now I can't remember. Andrew, you should know this, right?
I'm not part of the goon squad you were talking about earlier, bro. Don't put me in there. I think we got a few in there.
Emily's song in brackets Pog.
Pog. Okay, all right. That's enough. All right, you ruined my game.
Okay, so let's do a bit of a track by track.
Sure.
Couple little. I wrote way too many notes on this one, but that's just because I'm a fan.
Yeah,
I'll lead the way here.
Rain on me, your love is all I need.
Yeah, a lot of choir vibes on that one.
Yeah, very simple opening track,
it.
but I love the melodies. I love the piano. Piano immediately as soon as I heard it, I'm like, oh yeah, this is a hit. Here we go. I'm liking it.
Have a Baby with Me.
Was Bon Iver even on that song, by the way?
No, Sampha.
Oh, Stanfa, of course. Yeah, I was gonna say because what
you can hear his vocals for sure.
Bon Iver is on Moon. I think he's on. Oh yeah,
he's on the last track.
I feel like I can't remember which track that I don't hear him on, but I don't hear him on one of those tracks. But anyway, we'll get there.
Have a Baby with Me is the most straightforward R&B type vibe.
Yeah, for as much as there is like kind of gospel themes and stuff here as well, there are still some classic Daniel Caesar Lovesick songs on here, this being one of them. This one was a single. It didn't really grab onto me as a single. I still feel like it hasn't quite
It's a little
landed
too,
with me.
like, you got to be a fan. Like,
yeah.
You don't want to say that on a first date, like.
Yeah, I don't exactly know what isn't working for me on. I still like it, but it's not one of my favorites on here.
But there's a melancholiness to it because he says also something about like it's too late for our dreams. Like it gets kind of emotional. Like are they having a baby like because of the purest
30.
intentions, or is it just like that? That almost 30 bug coming.
It's gonna be the podcast title for sure. Almost 30. Or something funnier if we come up with it. Next.
Yeah, we can shoot higher than that.
Yeah, sure.
Call on Me, I think, was one of my favorite.
Me too.
It's where he gets into the rock.
Yeah, I love the electric guitars
a bit
on
more. There. Immediate add to the playlist.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I like the kind of reggae vocal sample that he splices in there.
Okay, I don't remember if I know that off the top of my head, but I believe you.
Yeah, it's kind of like a male provider type song, but he's I think it's a little bit ironic of a like, look,
yeah,
I'll buy you whatever kind of vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Baby Blue, another good one. That's kind of the lullaby
classic
vibe.
Classic Daniel Caesar vibes on this one. This is the one, the build up I really love is on this track here. Starts off very soft and then kind of just builds up. It earns its runtime as well. I think it's like a 6 or 7 minute song, and it
but yeah, like
for sure.
I like the kind of spacey moments on this album as well.
Yeah.
Like for, if he's going to be talking about these philosophical and religious ideas, you got to give him like the space to think and to vibe out and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I think he did a pretty good job of that. Root of All Evil, that was one of my early faves. I thought the chorus is like. I thought he was saying I'm too drunk to be evil for a second there.
What is he saying?
Away, but I can. I'm too drunk to be evil. I was thinking like too drunk to be evil.
I'm
like,
more evil when I'm drunk, I think, right? Like that's
isn't that
my
kind of the
inhibitions are
opposite?
lowered. Yeah,
I'm too
I'm
drawn
plotting.
to the evil.
Too drawn
to the evil.
Okay.
So that one was a bit of a.
Is the evil pussy
eye-opening.
in this scenario? Other pussy, other than his.
When the pussy is evil.
That evil pussy though.
Yeah.
Something different.
Fucking the chick from Harry Potter, who was bad.
Well, hold on. There was a lot of kids in that movie. You got to specify.
Oh, that like fucking
Bellatrix. Oh yeah.
Lestrange.
Yeah.
I forgot you're into Harry Potter now. You actually know the characters.
Yeah.
Bellatrix was getting some strange. That's for sure.
Bellatrix is
from fucking Tim Burton.
Bad. Yeah.
Who Knows was kind of the emotional peak of the album. That one was kind of devastating in terms of like the sense of ambiguity and being like, is it wrong to be like, yeah, I don't really know where we're gonna be in a couple years. Like, is that morally wrong? Because it's like then the girl's like, well, you said we would be married and have kids by now or whatever, and then it's like, yeah, but I'm not like, but life is too,
it's not that
you're trying to kind of
linear,
explain this,
like,
but then you're like, maybe I am a fucking piece of shit. Maybe I should just leave, like, and then you're kind of like, it's just like wrestling with that feeling of like, yeah, maybe we'll get married and this whole thing will work out, or maybe like
maybe it won't.
Life just throws fucking curveballs at you, and There's a sense of guilt that comes through his songwriting that
For sure.
I kind of relate to, because it's like, yeah, you feel guilty for getting into something without knowing exactly how it's going to end or where it's going to go.
Yeah.
And you're involving somebody else. This is what relationships are.
For sure.
That was kind of like the song "Always" on the last album.
Yeah.
Like emotional, like the low point emotionally. That's where he kind of shines the most, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's one of the songs that I could see being on like every one of his albums, which I think is a good thing. Like to have a specific sound and style that you kind of work on throughout the years and get better at, and like is kind of universal throughout through your whole discography is pretty cool.
Yeah, there's certain things where he shines all the time.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people don't quite vibe with his, like when he's trying to get too intellectual or philosophical on
Right.
a track, and they're like, oh, his songwriting isn't, it doesn't like hold my hand through every single
Yeah.
thing he's trying to say or whatever. Sometimes it's more kind of
Well, with R&B, it's great
come
to
up with your own
to
opinion
have
on it.
something like that does challenge you a little bit, because a lot of R&B, like Dukai said last episode, is that it's kind of very copy paste and very kind of like just basic right now, especially in terms of like I'm kind of putting words in his mouth now, but in terms of like songwriting wise, it's a lot just about relationships and love and being lovesick and heartbreak and all that stuff.
Or it's like if you got like a Brent Faiyaz type guy who's like it's the toxic man, and the trope of that guy,
the
type
future
of
of
guy.
R&B, essentially. Future the rapper, as in
Heartbreaker type music.
Yeah.
Moon by Bon Iver was a nice, featuring Bon Iver.
Yeah, that was a good
Spacey, kind of jazzy one.
Mm-hmm.
I had that song stuck in my head after one of those nights where we went to bed like too early, and then we're like both up at like 3 a.m. and like just like tossing and turning too much.
Right.
Those vibes.
I always go to bed too late. I don't know. I always go to the last possible.
Yeah, I
moment.
have the opposite problem now. I fall asleep on the couch at
Right.
8:30.
Oh boy.
Wake up at 11:30. Go over to the
Yeah.
bed. Touching God, I liked as well. I mean, I liked the whole
That was the one I didn't
last
love.
part.
I didn't love that one. Sign of the Times, he's almost rapping on that one. He kind of has a rap hip hop flow on that one. I'm, oh, okay, this is cool.
He kind of has that approach as a writer sometimes.
Yeah.
The last couple songs, like they feel kind of fragmented, but they're all kind of part of like one story.
I don't have as much to say about the last half here. We already talked about the last song a little bit, Sins of the Father, and some of the writing on that one.
I mean, at the end he's saying this stuff about how he needs alchemical transmutation.
What is that?
Like alchemy, like,
alchemy. Oh, yeah,
from-
yeah.
like, his soul needs to be purified somehow.
Through God, baby. All is good.
Prayer and hustle mentality.
Hallelujah. Got to get one off. Sorry.
Yeah, and at the end he's kind of like trying to take it, taking ownership of his flaws a little bit.
Yeah,
and
I like that.
Maybe I'm like this because my dad. Sorry, I forgot your birthday.
It's a start.
My dad was also forgetful.
That's kind of a.
Who cares? Whatever.
Yeah, that was kind of a crazy moment to end on, of all this kind of this lovesick stuff he's talked about on the project. And
by the way, your
everything, and
birthday
it was
doesn't even
just
fucking matter
I
to
don't
me.
fucking care about your birthday. Who cares? Get over it, bitch. Like, kind of crazy.
He was spitting though. Fuck
No,
birthdays.
I get it.
Who cares about a birthday?
I get it. Fair enough.
If every day is special.
Shit.
Anyway, I'm getting too stuffy in here. I gotta open a window.
Shit. Tastes like shit.
I was kind of laughing the other day about a guy who's like an older Italian man that lives in Stony Creek, who just found out the news about D'Angelo, but he thinks that's some what? Oh, D'Angelo. What? Frank D'Angelo from D'Angelo Roofing? No.
Oh man, that's such a specific reference that no one else is gonna get in this show, but I love it. That's good. Good stuff.
Anywho,
as long as fucking who's gold? Who's that one guy? The billboards.
Oliver from Cash for Gold.
No, the real estate guy with the billboards.
Oh, Rob Golfi.
Golfi, yeah, Golfi. Yeah, if Golfi goes, then I'm fucking
I might have to take a hiatus.
Yeah, for sure.
Who's gonna get it sold now?
Yeah.
Some chick? No way.
Speaking of chicks, Doja Cat. Are we done with Daniel Steele?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Not much else to say.
It's fantastic. Listen to if you like Daniel Caesar, listen to it. You'll love it. If you don't like Daniel Caesar,
but we
you
are
might have your
Rapcast.
opinions. But we are a Rapcast, so it's time to talk about a pure fucking boom bap down to the fucking root of this shit hip hop fucking album, man. Let's go.
Dirty,
hip hop
grimy.
is back. West Side Gun all over this shit.
Before we get into this review,
yeah,
I am a Doja Cat fan.
Uh-oh.
I liked Scarlet a lot. I think it was top 5 that year.
I think it was, which was a little high in my opinion. I think
it was a very entertaining
mention.
album. It had hits. It had rap songs. It was more geared towards
for sure
that.
And she was just showing off her abilities, which a lot of people were downplaying.
Agora Hills became a big hit, and that was one of my favorites.
Paint Town Red was great. Attention. 97, I love that one.
There's some of the jazzier ones at the end of the album where there's a song called Can't Wait that I liked as well.
Yep. There was a deluxe as well that was pretty good too. I think Tizo Touchdown had a verse on there. Friend of the show, he's Tizo Touchdown.
Also, Rich Bryan, friend of the show.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Rich Bryan. Shout out Rich Bryan, man.
Reposted
Our TikTok. So
come on the show.
Let's go. Yeah, let's chop it up.
I will quickly learn your whole discography. This guy already knows it.
We're only going to ask you about BB No Money, though, so just be prepared for that. We're only going to kind of BB No Money related questions. What he smells like, what he's like behind the scenes, all that stuff. So.
Is he really Canadian?
Is he really? That's a great question because I feel like he's not.
He's from BC, which is touch and go.
Canadian, but not quite the same.
Yeah, I got to be honest. I guess this Doja Cat album wasn't really for me. It was more a pop 80s synthy kind of thing. There was a couple more rappy songs. There was a couple.
Well, I'm pretty sure on every song here she has a verse. I think she's rapping pretty much on every one of these songs, but it's just that's all it is. It's like a 16. It's like it's one verse. There are some songs that are that are mainly rapping, maybe one or two only. But you're right. This is more of a pop album. I figured this was the direction she was going to go in after Scarlet because that was kind of a polarizing one for a lot of people. Because I think my favorite record of hers is Planet Her. Still some kind of snoozers on there, but I think overall front to back is her most consistent and most hits and most kind of versatility kind of shown overall. That's a great mix of the most pop shit you've ever heard in your life and some hip hop shit too, like the song with JID and shit and the Young Thug one. That one's kind of poppy as well, but some great verses on.
Yeah,
that's both of them on there.
That's what I felt was missing from this. Fucking Jack Antonoff didn't write "Get It To It," yeah. He can't get Doja Cat into that zany personality. I
mean, you got Amen on here.
That was the one moment where I was like, okay, she's showing off her personality, but I really felt like they just sanded over all the interesting parts of her and just turned her into this cheap The Weeknd knockoff.
I made a point to write down that for this album, I wonder because I figured this was the direction that she was going to go with the next album. But I feel like it was also kind of be up to her label for that decision. I feel like her heart. It doesn't sound like her full heart really was in this. Doja Cat, please correct us if we are wrong. We'd love to get your opinion. But I feel like this might be.
You're trying to be famous so much, man.
We got the taste. We got the taste of Larry June and these guys and Rich Bryan and shit. We wanted more.
The Doja Cat repost would destroy us.
Oh, I know.
Anyway.
But I just wonder how much her label was involved with the decision making here. Is it a Jack Antonoff produced project?
I know that he wrote a lot of he was involved in writing a lot of
so
stuff.
I wonder if how much of her decision it was to kind of go back to her pop roots because I think she was pretty anti-label for a while there and anti-do what people think she's going to do. That's why she did Scarlet and all that stuff. But I feel like she was like, well, I want to sell out stadiums and stuff and for the next tour or whatever maybe, and so I'm going to maybe write. And I'm sure she has deep roots in the 80s stuff, and I do like a lot of the songs on here, maybe not a lot, but some of them. I don't think it's that bad of a record, really. I think the worst thing about this record is that it's there's not enough variety. It's just too much of the 80s stuff. It just doesn't sway from that, and it kind of just unfortunately makes it kind of go in one ear out the other. And for a record that's so kind of leading into that 80s kind of synth pop stuff, I would have expected it to be a lot more catchy and earwormy, but there's not that many moments I'm coming back to on here. That
a lot of the songs are
great.
just kind of forgettable.
I will say, I was a big fan of Jealous Type even when it first came out. I think it's a great vocal performance, solid verse, very catchy. That was kind of like the pop Doja Cat that I'm looking for. I liked Amen, like we talked about. That was kind of a little more zany.
And how do you say when you see the song title? Are you saying to yourself, "Ah, man,
No,
yummy"?
No. I'm saying it like she's saying it in an aggressive tone, but also Amen, as in more maybe religious tone. So yeah, we're doing a lot of this today. Let's cut that out. Let's do more this. Do more fucking devil horns.
Thumbnail.
Yeah, I feel like we've done that in a thumbnail before, so I'm gonna try to avoid that.
Yeah, true. We've done it. We did it for the Kanye.
I like the song "Gorgeous." I feel like that's a good kind of something she talked about before of kind of the beauty standards and all that kind of stuff. So I feel like that was that one kept my attention.
That one wasn't terrible, but it felt like a bit of an Agora Hills, like trying to recapture that lightning.
Yeah, it didn't sound too original. That's also the problem, is that this doesn't sound like it sounds like anyone maybe could have made this album. It doesn't sound like a Doja Cat album.
Yeah,
maybe she's still trying to figure out what that really means, which is fair. But she's still relatively new into her career. But
I'm okay with doing the 80s synth thing on a lot of the tracks, but like you have to give us some legitimate hits out of it, or else it feels like you went this direction and then it didn't really even pay off. Like
I don't think it's charted very well either, which is kind of surprising.
Like I was okay with if some of the Scarlet songs weren't so commercially viable.
Yeah.
Because like I'm more of a rap head anyway, but I like her pop stuff too.
Right.
And like Paint the Town Red was like that was
That's
a legit
big
hit.
song. Yeah.
This one just has 0 hits in my opinion.
I feel like Jealous Type was the one to do it, but then I feel like no one knew about this album. I don't think they did a great job marketing. No one really kind of just came and went. But she's going on tour, but she's going on tour a year from now, so it's like, well, now my thing is like, well, does she try to release another album in between that time to kind of salvage in case tickets aren't doing that well? Like I think she's still going to do really well, and I would like to see her live. Like I think she would be a great performance, and
well, for sure, yeah,
it'd be very fun. And but yeah, just is she going to do this massive tour on the strength of this album when there's not much strength really to it? I'm not sure.
The thing that blew my mind when I was researching these last 2 albums we talked about, and there was very little on the Daniel Caesar one. The Wikipedia page was very scant, and then I looked up the page for this album, V.
It's called Vi, or V, yeah,
as in life,
yeah.
And they were talking about it as if this was like the most important thing in history. Like the amount of detail on this Wikipedia page,
wow.
I was like, what world am I living in? Like this didn't make a blip, and maybe my algorithm's fucked up or whatever. But like, I didn't see much about this.
No,
there was very little hype,
I don't see people talking about it anymore, which is unfortunate. Like I want her to succeed, and we want her to do well, and we are a fan of hers. And I don't think this album is that bad. It's just not that good. It's not that interesting. It's nothing really is making me coming back to it aside from a few of those songs that I mentioned before.
Yeah.
I like Stranger as well, I'll say. And what was the other one? Take Me Dancing with SZA I liked as well. But that's another thing, is that this album has a feature from SZA. The last album I don't think had any features. I think Tizo was on the deluxe. She maybe needs to get in the studio with some more people. She could have got.
Yeah.
The
SZA one was good.
She's gotten The Weeknd before. Can she not get The Weeknd again on this kind of sound? Can she get
The Weeknd? That would have been too on the nose to get The Weeknd.
That's true. Yeah, but who else are you going to get?
Like I'm directly stealing from this guy.
Let's
get him on the album.
Get Sabrina Carpenter on here. Come on, get some pop girls on here.
Too big. Sabrina Carpenter? Yeah, no, she's...
Yeah, but she's for the women, though.
You got to drop big stacks if you want her to feature on your...
I feel like Sabrina Carpenter's probably a fan of Doja Cat.
Maybe. But I don't know, like, it's weird because you get into the area of pop star versus rapper. Like, I'm more used to talking about rappers, their careers, their rises and falls. But it's a bit different with a pop star because, like... You have your period where you're hot and you're the one, and then they move on, and the little girls that keep this whole thing running are into Sabrina Carpenter and Addison Rae and Tate McRae and all these Rays that they have going on now.
Yeah, too many Rays, for sure.
That's more what they're into, and I feel like
it's got some more Becky's.
The Doja Cat fan base is aging out a little bit more, but like I still think that's a fan base you can play to, but
for sure. I feel
get
like
it's these labels. It's it's hard to.
I do unfortunately
satisfy.
feel as much as I liked Scarlett, and we both enjoyed that record, and it's I'm glad she was playing into her hip hop roots, and it seemed like something that she really wanted to do. I feel like that record may have ended up doing more damage to her career than we think, just in terms of how she really. I mean, yes, I had a few hits, but I feel like that plus the time it took for this album to come out. She wasn't really active on a lot of other people's songs. She had the song with Jack Harlow this year, I guess. That didn't really make any moves.
That one was kind of a flop too, and Jack Harlow's kind of over.
Yeah,
as well.
so it's like she really has to kind of. I don't think it's over for Doja Cat. I feel like if this album ends up flopping, if the tour ends up not going whatever her way, then I feel like that is just more evidence that she's like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna do what I want to do. And make another record like Scarlett or whatever, and just make kind of these weird or different kind of not lean into the pop star shit as much, and just kind of lean into whatever fan base you can get that is kind of more into just you as a person and your personality and all this kind of stuff that you do, these different things, instead of just falling into that kind of pop star stereotype.
Yeah, I think she's going to be a streamer in a couple of years.
I feel like she did do a stream recently. I think she was. I mean, she's on live quite a bit, but no, it's far from over for Doja Cat. I just think it was unfortunate this album didn't chart that well, but also it wasn't that strong of an album to really justify
I also think that
so
writing wise, like it being about this relationship, maybe like I know a little bit too much about the relationship, and like
is she dating one of the Stranger Things guys?
I thought it was like some, edgy, like edgelord
guy.
No,
they're not together anymore. She's with someone
different
else
guy
now.
now.
Different guy, yeah.
So all the songs on
Scarlett were about that one
about
guy,
him.
and now it's about some other guy. I think one of the Stranger Things guys, I think.
Finn Wolfhard?
No.
I was going to say,
Such
like,
a great name,
doesn't
by
that
the
not
way.
even work out, like, age-wise? Like,
I think there was some people saying, like, oh, she was kind of, like,
robbing the
preying on him
cradle?
a little bit.
Oh, God.
This was in my recent search history, actually. Joseph Quinn, Stranger Things actor. Yeah. Here, I'll show
Okay.
you a picture.
I wouldn't know. I've never seen the show.
Yeah, I know. He might have been in fucking It or something. Kind of looks like Discount Justin Timberlake here.
That guy?
Yeah.
Holy shit. He looks like one of the, like, actors on the British Office or
Yeah,
something. No,
I feel like every time we see and I'm not talking trash about Doja Cat, but I feel like every time we see Doja Cat's new boyfriend, everyone's like, that guy, he bagged Doja Cat? How? Like, what? It's great confidence for me, but it's just, it doesn't,
Now I feel like we're getting a little too cruel, but like I just don't really buy her love songs that much because I just like the specificity of it all. Like it just seems like who's she really in love with? Like some.
Well, do you want her to name with the address like you were talking about last episode and give the postal code and all that shit?
Maybe I'm just like, he doesn't sound like that great of a guy, Like
it's just you're the jealous type.
She should be with me.
I think you're the jealous type in this scenario.
No.
All love to Doja Cat. We only want the best
let's
for her.
Let's get some positives out.
So,
I like the amen.
Yeah.
It was more of a men.
Yeah.
That was my
scary.
interpretation
scary,
of it
for sure.
because it had like the beat from the old game, the old game with the centipede or whatever.
Yeah, wasn't it called? No, it wasn't called Centipede.
Something like that. Chat, we'll get that one figured out.
Chat.
All mine.
And there's
I
no
actually,
Doja Cat. Chat. Sorry, I had to do that real quick.
I'ma fold that bitch no yoga mat.
Yeah, Doja Cat. There's definitely there's something in there. A real
I thought
rapper.
the song
could,
All
fill that
Mine
out.
had some interesting kind of soul influences that went back to like she was kind of singing like one of the old 70s like soul singers.
Yeah, I liked All Mine
into
as
her
well.
vibe.
Yeah.
Like that song was all right. But then like after that there's a song Lip Stain
I
that
didn't
really
love that
bored
one.
me.
Yeah.
Silly exclamation point, fun exclamation point.
Silly fun grew on me, I will say. But it's kind of a strange sentence, but no, I didn't mind that one.
Like what about the fun is silly, And what about the silliness is fun?
Well, you don't have to think about it too much to,
I'm
You
saying
shouldn't have to think about it.
Doja Cat, explain yourself.
Man. Got a Rap Genius, the silly fun song? I don't know, bro. You're just not silly or fun enough, I don't think. You're neither silly nor fun. I don't know.
Chat, am I fun?
Oh boy, this is
Put
this
one.
is
Everybody
sad,
put ones
bro.
in the thing
This
for
is sad.
yes.
Oh man.
I wanted to rip on Acts of Service song because that one really got
I don't love that one either.
My cringing, the cringe-o-meter went up because it was like, oh, I found my person. Oh, what's your love language? Mine's acts of service. Mine's
should have featured Big Sean. You know,
bro, should be on fucking Love Is Blind. I just hate people who talk like that. You know, the song "Comeback" I thought was okay. Like it's farther on in the song or in the album.
It just
but
I can't really distinguish the songs as much because.
And I felt like they went back to the saxophones a lot. They kind of brought that back as a stylistic thing, but like they used it as
relied
a
on
crutch.
it a little too much. Production wise, it could have been a little more interesting and out there. They could have done some more bold choices to kind of liven it up a little bit.
But
songwriting as well isn't that kind of different from her other stuff and different from each song individually as well.
Let's clear the palette though for a second here and just say, so people don't think I'm some kind of misogynist or anything here. The Summer Walker album that came out recently.
I haven't tuned in,
but
the
really fire.
I know the feature list looks like almost too much. Like there's so many features on here.
The features were nuts. She's got a good A&R or whatever.
Yeah, I deleted the Chris Brown song as soon as I put the album on my phone. I'm not going to bother listening to this one.
Aside from the Chris Brown, Bryson Tiller, who I just never really
is he on the same
liked
song?
him. Different song.
I like Bryson Tiller, but he's
and the Teddy Swims song at the end. Like, who is this guy? Like
he was.
I know he had the big song "Lose Control" or whatever.
He was on the Lucky Day album as well. But I remember when I was in on the way to North Carolina, not this past summer, but the summer before that, we were at a Washington Nationals game. We were in Washington D.C. and Teddy Swims was performing after the game at the stadium.
Whoa.
And I'm like, and it was just such a wild, I'm like, okay, so hold on. This isn't a Teddy, this is a baseball game that just happened. And now it's going to be a Teddy Swims concert the same. So and I saw some people, once that happened,
came for both?
Once that happened, I saw some people afterward, like when I was walking out, that I'm just like, some people are wearing the merch and stuff. Are people come to the baseball game just to see the Teddy Swim show? It was such a crazy, because that doesn't happen up here in Canada, in Toronto. So it's like, that's such a wild, it's a 2-pack right there. You could go to a baseball game and you see Teddy Swim. So
and what is he performing on the fucking mound? Like
I think so. I think I think so. And I think it was just like a very
an impromptu kind
of bum setup of just like bring out the table with the stuff. And he might have only done like a few songs, but we didn't stay, of course. But I was very perplexed by the whole thing. I'm like, this is such a weird thing to happen, but you know.
Yeah, Teddy Swims is not bad of an artist. Like he had a good song with Lucky Day a while back on his last album, but he just seems like, I don't know, a guy that looks like that. He should be on the show Fuck That's Delicious. And elsewhere, like, I don't know if I really need to see that type of guy, white guy with tons of tattoos all over his face and everything.
He should be part of Pete Davidson's like friend group or something.
Yeah, or Jelly Roll.
Yeah. Hype man for Jelly Roll for sure.
Did you see Jelly Roll shaved his beard? And now he's skinny.
What are we talking about here, man? Why do we? Why? I know I didn't, and now I'm kind of want to see.
Now these are the important takes.
So he's on Ozempic?
Oh, he's on something.
Jelly Roll. He's not eating the Jelly Rolls anymore. First thing I type in when it says Jelly Roll is weight loss, and the second one is no beard. So they're listening to us. Oh, he looks like a right winger, bro. Nah, fuck that. He looks weird, man. I mean, he looks healthy, but like, bro, I don't like it.
It's the thing. He doesn't even look healthy.
Yeah, this.
Like, since when? When being fat was being healthy.
This Ozempic shit is really gonna be scary. I think in like 20 years, people are gonna be like, "Oh no, this is like killing you. This is like."
They're gonna find out.
Because I think
fucking crazy shit.
Because I listen to Bad Friends. It's not to talk about other podcasts on our fucking podcast.
Right. Santino and Bobby Lee. Shout out.
Yeah, he's on he's not on Ozempic, but he's on some other one that's like the same thing. But all it does for him is just make him not want to eat, which is like, well, that's not a good thing. You have to fucking eat to get nutrients and vitamins and fucking like that's so crazy. Like so if Ozempic is all it's doing is that it's suppressing your appetite, then that's fucked up. Like that's not a healthy way to lose weight. So I don't know.
You heard it here first from Andrew. AKA Buzzkill, AKA Young Jizz.
Yeah. Speaking of moving on,
I just wanted to. I don't have a full review of the Summer Walker album. I just wanted to mention that
I intend to listen to it. I really enjoyed her last project. It was only a few songs though, so this is going to be my first big undertaking for my Summer Walker standpoint. So looking forward to
There's a
it.
song called FMT that's one of my favorites.
I'm gonna go through some of the features.
Fuck My
here.
Type.
Fuck my type. That's good.
It's sort of a ballad on, like
Who's this-
maybe I
who's-
should choose
who's this
different types
gentleman
of
on the
partners.
album cover here?
That's actually former President Bill Clinton.
Oh, wow. He's really getting around these days, huh? You got Doja Cat on here, and Lotto on the same
Well,
song. That's got.
Oh, and that song's fire too.
Yeah. Okay. And she's Doja Cat spitting on there.
So yeah.
Okay.
So people
See?
who think that I'm some kind of Doja Cat hater because we spent an hour hating on her new album.
It's a fine. It's not that bad. It's just not that good. It's not going to be my bottom 10.
Okay,
or
okay,
anything,
okay.
All right, here we go.
We got us fired up here. People just don't understand that I can hate women and also still like them.
Oh boy. I'm really intrigued by this song 1-800-Heartbreak with Anderson .Paak. That's
No, that's a
I
good
like
track.
the title and I like the feature. No, I'll
It was
I'm
funny
excited to
seeing
listen
the title. I was like, finally over it. Like,
I think she has
Didn't-
an album
didn't she already
called
have that?
Over It or something.
but I think she's been kind of like overdoing,
she's-
like doing that
Yeah, I think it's a theme.
over it. Then there was still over it.
Still Over It.
Then there was finally over it.
Finally Over It. Next one's going to be Forever Over It.
And then the one after that is going to be called "I Like My Eggs Over Easy."
Boy.
Woo!
Oh man. We're getting there.
Is this going to be a Subway takes?
Yeah, kind
parody.
of a in a sense.
My first take: doggy style is overrated.
See, that's a hot take. It's one that I agree with, but it's still I consider that a hot take.
It's not very intimate, okay? I'm more of a lover. I'm not having sex with a dog, for fuck's sakes. Imagine having sex with a dog, but not doggy style.
I just don't like it. Okay, it's not intimate enough.
And like that's what you keep insisting to people. Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, bro, I don't care which position. You're evil. Anyway, bestiality.
Bestiality aside,
That's gonna be the episode title.
Yeah. Okay, I think I got a few that I want to do. So I'll explain the game to the audience now. So this is a game that I came up with called Heat Check.
Check.
Cue the song, cue the graphics, and we're gonna do 3 rounds. Me and Alex are gonna present a hot take each, one mild, one medium, and one scorching hot. And we have to decide, the 3 of us. Welcome to the show, Jay Pasty, Josh, and PJ Martian. 3 people in one. He has a bipolar disorder, not bipolar, but a multiple personality disorder. And we're gonna have to vote on the 2 takes, figure out which one is the hottest out of the 3, and then whoever has the most points at the end wins. And that's pretty much it. It's
Okay.
very simple. We're gonna start with the 3, and then it's gonna be probably pretty short. We can.
So are we like kind of arguing our points?
Yeah, we can argue, we can explain, we can ask each other about why you think that might be true or why
Okay.
whatever, and we can kind of play it pretty fast and loose. It's not that serious.
And in
of
the
a
end,
thing.
the hottest take has to eat this fucking ghost pepper.
That should
have.
have been. Yeah, we can expand it. This is just kind of a trial run, so we can expand the game if we enjoy it and if we have fun with it. Alex, do you want to start or should I?
Okay.
This is the mild. This is just a little.
The Jew. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, canceling the game.
Okay, so this is my most mild take. 100 Gex is the baby Keem of hyperpop.
Okay, let me think about that for a second. 100 Gex is the baby Keem of hyperpop.
Are you saying like there's a Nepo baby type?
No, like they had all of our attention. And then they disappear for multiple years.
Yeah.
And what the fuck? Like, right when we need them, they're not
Yeah.
even here. And then Danny Brown puts out this new album.
I wanted to say about that.
Could have
Yeah.
used, but now there's this new group, Underscores, which is I think just like one girl, but it's like a whole band. But
Sure.
it's just her,
Right.
kind of taking the place of 100 Gex. I think 100 Gex kind of went more to the background. Similar story with Baby Keem. He had his moment in the sun, and then
Yeah.
this whole beef happened. Kendrick did the album. He didn't even bring Baby Keem out. He brought out a bunch of like Lefty Gunplay and all these other guys.
Yeah.
They never really popped off.
Yeah.
So like, what the fuck is going on?
Okay. All right. I see where you're coming from. It's a hot take. It's a mild one, but I get it. So mine is going to be more so about the genre in itself as a whole. So my mild hot take is that rap not being on the charts as high on the charts anymore as it was is only a good thing for the genre. I think it not being in the spotlight is going to do wonders and make people kind of focus and dig and find more kind of underground stuff. It's not going to be as just like, oh, hip hop is Drake and it's Travis Scott and it's these people that are up on the charts. It's going to have to be a little bit more. It'll kind of get back to the roots of it all, I think, and I think it's going to spark something different. I think in a lot of newer artists going forward, that you're not doing it for the charts necessarily because it's not charting as well as it did. So you're just doing it for the love of the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know Denzel Curry came out recently.
Yeah, he was saying a lot of that kind of stuff.
Said that similar.
Because I think it got sparked in my mind when I saw something being like, oh yeah, this is the first time in however many weeks or months or whatever that there's not been a single rap song on the top like 100 songs that week or some shit, which is kind of crazy. But I'm like, you know what? That might be a good thing. So.
Yeah, it's funny because I've been saying that the same thing about rock for a while.
Yeah.
That like the fact that rock kind of quote unquote fell off, and that it's not like as popular as it once was, is a good thing because then you don't have sort of these people who are just like jumping on just to make a buck, you know, like not just like trying to follow the trend and stuff like that. You only get people who are into it because they have a genuine love for it. Yeah,
exactly. That's kind of that's part of the point I was making for sure. I feel like I was kind of in my head relating that to rock a little bit. Like, oh yeah, it might kind of fall in that kind of way.
I'm not ready to say if I fully agree yet, because could be years down the line. Who knows? Maybe it's not economically viable to have rappers performing in your city every night. Or every weekend.
Things will have to change within the industry to make sure that these rappers still can feed themselves, you know.
Because it feels like the bottom is falling out on the entire music industry, the entire art, entertainment, media, government, everything. It's all.
Yeah, shit's got to change for sure. Tickets got to be cheaper. Labels can't be as fucking predatory as they are. Streaming has to pay fucking something.
The economy, folks.
The economy, bro. So it's kind of a tough one because those are both kind of agreeable takes, but also not really that hot. So that's
I knew it wouldn't ruffle that many feathers.
Yeah.
Honestly, I agree with both.
Yeah.
I'm gonna vote for myself.
I'm gonna then vote for myself, and then it's up to Josh to tie it.
I would have to say Andrew because I feel like it's been like I've had that thought about rock for the longest time, and the fact that you're saying it now is just like vindicating me. So.
Well, it's not necessarily about who's the most correct; it's about which take is hotter.
But,
yeah.
Oh, in that case, I would go with Alex.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Thank you.
Fair enough. Maybe for the next time we do it, maybe it would make more sense to do which one you would agree with. But we're still playing with it.
Yeah. Okay.
But for now, it's just whoever is like the most like,
ding ding. I got one. Yeah. So it'll probably all come down to round 3 here, the hottest take of them all.
Yes. Yeah.
Which will probably melt down this entire
entire studio. All right. So my medium hot take here. I think that Calvin Harris purposely made Funk Waves Volume 2 bad. Some people would stop asking him to make Funk Waves Volume 2. Because that was a huge thing. Everyone online was like, where is it? He just came and dropped the best summer album of all time and then just went and just never did it again. And he dropped it and it was so fucking lukewarm and so shit. He did that absolutely on purpose to make sure that no one asked for it ever again. I fully believe that.
I mean, if you're Calvin Harris, like...
Yeah.
Life is different for you, you know. Yeah. You're trying to avoid having to do bullshit.
Yeah.
For the generation that was around in the early 2010s that remembers your name.
Mm-hmm. And he's
you can't keep appealing to these people.
He doesn't work primarily with hip hop artists, so it's like asking him to force himself to do that if that's not kind of where his head is at and where his art is at is fucking annoying as hell to him, I'm sure. So he was like, you know what, let me just...
He's actually racist, I heard.
Yeah, hey man. Could be.
No. Kind of reminds me of a similar take that I have, which is that there are certain celebrities that you hear that, oh, they're an asshole or whatever. It's like, I believe that some of them, they spread those rumors themselves so that people will just leave them alone. They're not actually assholes, they just want to be left alone.
That's pulling a Larry David, I think. Is what it's called in the industry. Yeah, I can see that.
I'm sure that there are people who are genuinely assholes.
Oh yeah,
But I would say
Bill Murray is a good example.
yeah.
He's been an asshole his entire life. People love him for it.
yeah.
But he threw Seth Green into a garbage can as a bit when he was
so
a little
funny,
kid
That's so funny though.
on a movie set.
That's so funny though.
They should have just left him in the goddamn.
Seth Green probably was a fucking bastard child. Like.
Robot chicken. I will always worship at the altar of the robot chicken. I needed that show at a certain point in my life.
True. Remember when we weren't allowed to watch that? Me and Josh had to sneak watch that show.
And like even then
It was too controversial for your parents.
Yeah. Well, we couldn't watch Jurassic Park like that.
Yeah, true.
Even then, it was like we probably should be watching this.
Yeah, there were times because we were innocent little children, of course. You were the
right.
heathen across the road, so we were like, we shouldn't be hearing these curse words at this time of night. What is this?
You guys
I'm
weren't
going to bed.
You guys weren't gooning for 6 hours a day yet.
No, not quite yet. So that's my mild hot take.
Okay,
Alex, what's yours?
This is my medium level take.
Yeah. Or sorry, medium.
I'm basically okay with very obvious and cliche redoing of hit songs from the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s because let's just admit there's too much culture out there. I don't need people to know the original of everything.
Yeah.
There's a whole new generation that doesn't know this one yet. And they're just not going to like are they really going to go digging through the crates for all this shit? I don't need to be a gatekeeper for this. Oh, you guys don't know that the original version was from the song from 1987 or whatever. Like
maybe that version is shit though. Like that's it doesn't mean it makes it better automatically. You know what I'm saying?
Like is crack cocaine better than normal cocaine? Yeah, obviously. They made it so that it gets into your system even quicker.
Yeah.
By the same
they
logic,
added crack to the cocaine.
By the same logic, they took these songs from the 70s and 80s and stuff, found the one bit that gets right into your brain right away. They got to it quicker. They put a rap verse in. They put some 808 beats on it. And, it's just better. And I came to this realization because I was playing this song, Best of My Love by The Emotions.
Oh yeah, Best of My Love. Yeah, that's a great song.
We've got the best of my love. Whoa, whoa. Anyway, they redid the song called Lil Boo Thang. She my Lil Boo Thang. So I don't give a hoot what you do say.
Oh, yeah.
And I played the beginning of the other song, and people were like really thrown off. They were like, "What? I really thought this was Lil Boo Thang,"
Yeah.
And like people were disappointed. I was like, you know what? Like, I'm a DJ. I gotta listen to what the people want.
Yeah.
We're not going back to that old stuff from the sample. We're just, and I know it's capitalistic, it's greedy, it's disgusting, and everything, blah blah blah. But like, at the end of the day, you're just exposing young people to this stuff that was probably going to get forgotten about anyway. So whatever.
And if anything, it's introducing potentially new fans to something that came out way long ago.
And the nerds that are going to like it are maybe going to go back and find.
And
the
also,
original.
like one of the truest things of art we've ever heard probably is that there's no original art. Every piece of art is taken from bits of pieces of other kind of things.
Except
so
my except my graphic novel about a secret cool guy that.
The only counter argument.
Sounds interesting.
The only counter argument that I have is Anxiety.
By Dochi?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, yeah, they should have left that alone.
But what? Come on, Gautier, somebody that I used to know, is really.
It's one of the most covered songs of all time.
Yeah.
But like, that's really important cultural artifact that you want to gatekeep from.
To some people, that was very like 2013. That was
I guess that we were around for that.
Yeah.
It's one thing when it's like a song that you knew from when you were in your 20s that the young kids don't know. Like I get why the boomers can get a little crotchety about it sometimes, but
another thing is that as long as the people that made the original song get some sort of compensation or like credit or something like
obviously,
that, but at the same time, sometimes they can be charging up the wazoo for that kind of shit. I'd be like, oh yeah, if you want to use a little bit of my sample from the 80s, you gotta pay me like $100,000 or whatever. Like sometimes it gets a little bit too fucking crazy. It's like, yo, it's not that fucking serious, man. Like it's
like that. Sting,
yeah,
Breath You Take. He owns like the master to that, basically.
The melody.
But the thing is, it's P. Diddy having to pay him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we take that. We take that every day.
Taking money away from his criminal enterprise.
Did you hear that he's apparently the prison he's in is dealing with massive orgies in the now all of a sudden they drop Diddy in this prison and now everyone's just fucking each other like crazy. Like, oh my god. He's somehow smuggling that baby oil into the prison and just starting the Diddy parties all over again, man. He's a fucking menace.
Hot take, P. Diddy, Nobel Peace Prize by 2027.
Whoa. Okay, hold on.
Mark my words.
Let's finish this round first, and then we'll get to the scorching stuff here.
The way things are going,
yeah,
it's going to be P. Diddy world. We're going to be fucking living in it.
I hope not. So we got not caring about staying true to Sam. How would you describe your take?
I don't care when they do lazy and cliched redos of pop songs from the 70s, 80s, 90s.
Gotcha. Which is hotter, that take or the take that Calvin Harris purposely dropped a bad album to get people stopped asking him to make the sequel to Funk Waves? I feel like, honestly, it might be you again.
I'm going to vote for myself again.
And Josh, what do you think?
It doesn't matter because
but just,
I gotta go with that.
Okay, all right. No, that's fair.
But the hottest take is worth double.
Hottest take, okay.
Triple.
All right, sure.
So you can win on this.
You start though, because you started the first one.
Okay.
So you go.
So this is my hottest take I have.
Okay.
Kind of related off of your mild take.
Okay.
About hip hop dropping out of the top 100 Billboard.
Right.
The Illuminati, whatever.
Okay. All right.
They planned the whole Drake and Kendrick beef, and the fact that that Drake lost. They planned it all so that hip hop can tank, and the revolutionary potential for rap gets diminished, and then people will cry. People will cry. Yes, we want Drake back. We want to just turn our brains off and consume bullshit.
Yeah.
They did this they did this purposely to set up the conscious rappers to then whiff on the ball and not take hip hop in that other direction, but actually let the whole thing stall so that they can just get us all on some other bullshit, and hip hop's potential for changing the world never gets to where it should be. It's a big conspiratorial take.
It's a big swing.
I think it was all planned.
I'm going to argue back in saying that was hip hop going. I mean, it's always been revolutionary to an extent, but was there specific kind of fires that were lit in the revolutionary side of hip hop in the past few years that may have sparked this?
Kendrick could have been Gandhi, but
Kendrick was doing a lot of the kind of revolution talk during Pimp a Butterfly and stuff. In his most recent work, he hasn't really been on
but
that
then
wave.
The whole wave went towards Drake after 2015.
Yeah.
And he dominated for 10 years with that kind of stuff on the charts.
But if anything, they should have been happy that Drake was making just middle of the road bullshit rap, because then no one's actually thinking about the stuff they're making. So if anything, you want to keep him at the top and take everyone else down.
Man, we gotta have Izzy on this. He has the hottest takes. He probably agree with you and go a step further.
Yeah.
It's the lizard people.
It's saying that he was paid by
Israel.
Drake and Kendrick are paid by Israel to distract us from what's going on.
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely think there is a bigger picture to be looked at there in terms of the whole label stuff and UMG and everything. I feel like that definitely comes into play. The whole botting thing, like there's definitely some stuff there. I feel like I can buy into the fact that some of that was planned.
I think they gave us one last hurrah for hip hop, the purists. We got our big thing at the Super Bowl. That song Luther was on the charts. That was the one that was keeping hip hop in the conversation.
Right.
And when that one finally dropped off, that's when. But I also think they also changed the rules on the Billboard's website or some bullshit.
So how did Clips slip through the cracks then and drop one of the best selling rap records of the year?
Clips was a blip.
Clips was a blip. Okay, it rhymes, so it's got to be fucking true. God damn it, man. All right, fair enough. I'm trying to decide between two, because one of them relates to Baby Keem, where you went off on the first one.
Baby Keem is in Russia, plotting the next stage of the
I'm
war.
gonna lose because I don't have anything that hot. I'm just gonna go with this one.
I'm gay.
I don't want to piss people off, but I don't think Juice WRLD would have been nearly as big as he would have been if he was still alive. I think he would have fallen off. I think he would have been
Really?
not the same level as the Lil Pump, like an immediate fucking thing, but I feel like his style of music, the emo rap wave, kind of died off. I mean, it kind of died off with him and Lil Peep and things like that.
And XXX.
I mean, the thing is, XXX though, is that he was a lot more versatile in his music. He was dropping a lot of kind of more different sounding songs, and he was really, to me, he was more creative. And whereas Juice WRLD, kind of just from everything that I've heard, I mean, obviously you give him room to grow and to develop and stuff, but just from everything, all the evidence that I have heard from his stuff, and I've listened to the majority of his discography, it's just not, I don't think it was going to stand the test of time. He's a great freestyler, could have done something there, but I just don't think he would have been.
It's a pretty hot take. Holy shit, man.
And I mean, it's been however many years since he's passed, like 7 years now. Like, I just don't know if we would have still been. I think he would have fallen into more of the Lil Uzi Vert route, where he's still around, but he's just not really.
It's
if you're a fan of him, then you'd still listen to him, but he's not really
like in an alternate history where we kept all the emo rappers. Yeah. And they didn't all die of mysterious circumstances around the same 6-month period.
Yeah, for real.
Like, it does get your conspiracy.
I should have went that route. Yeah, I should have went that route of like, the fucking X was killed and
they destroyed emo. They destroyed
Juice
the emo rap wave.
Just to,
I think that the people that were inspired by Juice WRLD are like a lot of these people that would be considered coworker rappers nowadays, you know?
I feel it's tough because, like I said, I feel like that kind of genre died with them, but I feel like that was the emo rap genre wouldn't have lasted this long anyway in the top of the charts. I don't think it would have.
You're gonna get shot.
I think I'm gonna. I know. I said earlier I don't want anyone pissed at me, but I don't.
No, but you know what? It's a valid opinion to have.
I don't know if I fully
because people talk
it.
about him like he was Jesus, but like was Juice WRLD really that? Like, I just wasn't that big of a fan, so it's hard for me to really.
I've tried. I've listened to, and I do like
music.
A bunch of his stuff, but it's just I just don't know if it would have stood the test of time.
A lot of the times he was kind of freestyling and just like. Songs would just come out, and like that's why all this like posthumous stuff from him came.
Yeah,
it's better to burn out than fade away.
Yeah, for sure. And I feel like I don't necessarily fully believe 100% that would have happened, but it is like a kind of like alternate timeline that I have thought about of like, oh yeah, would Juice WRLD really have still been popping like that in 2025? Like if he was still around? R.I.P. Juice WRLD forever, man. He was a talent took way too soon, but I don't know if he would have been as popular as everyone says he would have been by this time.
Yeah, maybe he could have like grown.
Of course, there's always room for growth.
Yeah, he could have taken like a complete left turn.
Exactly,
but we don't. We'll shit,
yeah, exactly.
Just go crazy.
But we will never know. I feel like if he's just stuck with the same sound that he was with for the 3 or 4 years he was popular. He didn't. I don't know if he showed that much growth between that time.
Yeah,
I don't know if you could have predicted his kind of the career that everyone expected him to have.
Yeah, because I feel like the emo wave kind of died out, and it was taken over by Playboi Carti, Ken Carson, like the kind of rage.
Which like give me the emo rap shit any day over the rage stuff. Like
I prefer that.
Yeah,
but both styles are not really
not my
thing,
favorite.
But it's an interesting take.
Okay.
And I would probably fear for my life.
I'm sweating here now. Yeah.
Can I douse the flames?
Yeah.
With this one,
sure.
Actually, probably ignite them even more.
Okay. Josh has a hot take
here. Gasoline on
What's
this.
going on?
I have a list of songs that make me want to kill myself.
Okay. All right. Oh my
episode
God.
title.
Oh my God.
List of songs that like I hate with a passion.
So it's not like sad songs that make you actually want to kill yourself. It's just songs that you fucking.
Pharrell Williams, Happy, the first one on the list.
Got to be up there.
That I fucking loathe. That make me want to die.
Right.
Okay. All right. All right.
I should have clarified that.
Give us some.
One of them is "Man of the Year" by Schoolboy Q.
Oh wow.
All right.
Okay, that's a hot take.
Now I'm gonna get. Now I'm getting pissed off.
That's a hot take. Do we crown Josh the winner here? Because that's
Man
pretty
of
hot.
the Bounce.
Man of the Bounce. Man. Oh,
Big
come
titty
on,
hands in the air. What the fuck does that even mean?
Titty ass hands in the air.
Yeah.
Titty ass hands in the air. That makes even less sense.
You got the titties in the air. The ass is also in the air, surprisingly enough, and the hands are in the air. Everything's in the air.
Then how are you on the ground?
The feet,
Where are you? How are you
feet are on
attached?
the ground.
I don't know. It's just a stupid.
Where's the abdomen? This is such a fucking
That's a hot
Seinfeld bit you're doing
Yeah.
right now.
It's a hot
Go to a
take.
strip club and listen to the song,
come on,
and then tell.
you're
and
not
then
listening
come
to it in
back
the right
me.
context. You got to
Yeah.
be at a party, at a beach party, listening to that song.
Fair.
I will say
There's no ass in the air.
yeah.
You're not really listening to it.
Yeah, it's not the right context if there's no ass in
Sorry.
the air. I will say there has been times in the past where I've been listening to that song. It's on at work or something, or it's on whatever, and I'm just like, yeah, this is fucking stupid. Like, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of, but I love it though. It's great. It's one of my favorite.
The album
Q
was
songs.
called Oxymoron
Yeah,
because he was
come on.
taking so many oxys. It was
Yeah.
turning him to a moron.
Yeah, but he has said, Schoolboy Q has said in the past that he like songs like Studio and Overtime, like those are songs the label made him put on the record. Like those are songs he doesn't fucking even like. So I don't know if Man of the Year is one
Studio
of them.
is a sick song. I don't care if he doesn't like
Yeah,
it.
Studio's fine. It's one of the weaker ones on the album, but it's fine.
Okay.
All right.
That was a good like you kind of cleared the room with that. With
yeah,
that
yeah,
last
because
one.
you know that would piss both of us off.
I
so.
want it. Yeah, I want it to just be like surprise, bitch.
Yeah.
that should be like a new trend. Like, oh, you have your suicide song playlist. Like,
Yeah.
share it.
It's called "Nobody's Ever Going to Want Me" by Giles Corey. That's an actual song, by the way.
Oh, poor him.
It's
Giles?
actually- it's actually-
Well, that's why he wants to kill himself because his name is Giles.
No, Giles Corey was the name of a guy who was persecuted during the witch trials.
Oh Jesus.
Oh,
Wow.
It's,
rest in peace.
Yeah.
Damn.
And the whole
I
album
take back
sort of-
what I said.
The whole album is a concept album about him and like his sort of like putting weight on himself and so because he was killed by being basically stoned to death or something like that.
Jesus.
Like not even being stoned to death, but being crushed by giant boulders being placed on him.
All right.
It's
Well,
funny
all right.
you mentioned
all right.
that the loser of this game is going to be stoned to death.
All right. We got. All right. Where are we landing here? What's the hottest take then? Are we giving it to Josh?
I'm willing to give you the point for that one just because like
I was kind of scared to.
you're kind of
say
talking
it.
negatively about somebody who died.
That's
so
why
that's
I was
a little
like,
bit
yeah.
that takes some bravery. So I'm just
Yeah.
going to give you the points
Okay,
for that.
all right, fair enough.
Mine was just some conspiracy BS that I
Yeah.
thought about on the fucking
Yeah.
ride over here. I didn't even put that much effort into this
Yeah, yeah,
segment.
yeah. Okay. All right. I'll take it. I'll
I
take
don't
it.
even really believe in my take that much.
That's the thing. Yeah, I do, and I like I said, I don't fully believe in my take either, but I think there is some weight to it to be considered. I feel like it's something that like I don't see very many people talking about it. And I'm like, well, maybe, and that goes for a lot of people that have passed before their time that were like you could say
Sometimes
the same thing
the
for X or Little Peep or whatever. Like,
over-goatification
exactly.
of somebody who
or,
was
or Biggie,
prematurely
I have that's the
taken
thing
from this planet.
after 20-something years from the deaths of Tupac and Biggie, we start seeing conversations like that of people saying online, well, Tupac stuff was kind of whatever, Biggie stuff was kind of whatever. They probably would have been, like they were saying Tupac would have been in the Are We There Yet movies or something if he was still around, like some shit like that. Like he wouldn't have been.
Yeah,
that
acting
kind of-
was a huge part
Yeah.
of his whole.
Yeah, you could have.
So I think it's a fair. I mean, it's only been a handful of
Either
years.
that or
since Juice
he'd be
WRLD, but-
president by now.
Yeah. But I feel like it's maybe time to start talking about some of these newer guys that people put up this pedestal to the same kind of level,
I get it.
same
Yeah.
accountability.
Yeah, you could have seen that stuff with like anybody in like the 27 Club.
Yeah.
Like would they like people who die right when they're at their ascension or at their peak,
Yeah.
and like it's more about the sort of mystification of the 27 Club is not a healthy thing to be
Oh, for sure.
to like obsess over.
And most of those cases are if they would have survived. Yeah, they probably would be on Dancing with the Stars by now, and nobody would.
Yeah.
All the mystique is gone.
Yeah.
The one thing I wonder though is Jimi Hendrix
Mm.
Yeah.
could have changed the whole like landscape of music had he if he was still
Right.
around through the
And,
70s.
and there's
80s.
still many cases like that where it's like they were obviously they're all gone way too soon, but like there are definitely cases like that. Jimi
Like
Hendrix.
Hendrix or Cobain.
Yeah, Cobain for sure as well.
Cobain is probably
Because you
John
can't
Lennon.
really see Cobain selling out. You know what I'm saying? Like just from the way I mean, he was a young guy, but like still.
the way that he presented himself and his politics and his views on feminism and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Like I can't imagine him selling out. But then again, I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
that's the thing. We'll never know. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like we don't know, but I can't imagine it. And it's the mystique of like, oh, he died. Yeah, like he was like a martyr. Like
Right.
he was like he died for his beliefs and stuff like that.
And the fact that he died, and then the whole grunge scene, the bottom fell out on it.
Same kind of thing with the emo
years.
rap thing and Juice WRLD and Little Peep and stuff.
Yeah.
Max, like that's
You know,
it's
it
a
is-
similar kind of.
It
thing,
does.
so.
It gets the conspiracy brain going.
Yeah, and that was kind of.
Look up Chris Cornell. Look up Avicii. Look up
Chester Bennington.
Chester Bennington.
Yeah.
They were this close to the truth.
I know they were absolutely.
And I make fun of that, but I genuinely
There's a
do
part
kind
of
of
you,
believe.
yeah. There's
I
a part of
kind
that believes that as well.
I don't know. Hollywood's a messed up place. Let's just leave it
Yeah,
there.
for sure. But I did the main kind of goal for this segment, which is why I think it succeeded, is to kind of start some interesting conversations and get us to jump off on a few different kind of points. So
Good segment
job,
idea,
guys.
Andrew.
And if we like this, then maybe we'll expand on it more. Maybe get some guests to give their hottest takes potentially. Who knows?
Earl Sweatshirt. Did I hear you calling?
No, you did not. You did not. His phone is off. His phone is off.
No, it was actually Earl Shoutin, Brad's dad.
That was actually My Name is Earl, the guy from the show. So
Oh, it's Little Dicky.
yeah.
actually-
I'll welcome Little Dicky on the show.
It's actually Earl Grey Tea that's on the phone
Yeah,
with me right
okay,
now.
Gotcha. All right. Well, we only have I think 30 minutes left of footage to shoot, so we should get into the last bit of the albums. Thank you, Josh, for being here. If you have to go back to work, feel free. If you want to stick around, feel free. But
You said 30 minutes?
yeah, I mean, we're talking about some albums you haven't heard, but yeah, if you want to just chop it up, still. Yeah.
Let's go. Let's like go back and forth with, like, you know, if you have a little review, like mini review
Yeah.
of something.
The only other person I have notes on, I think, is Danny Brown,
Danny
which I think is worth
Brown.
talking about. It's an interesting album.
I didn't do intense notes on it.
I didn't do. I just,
listened
thoughts.
to it like once all the way through.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's on some crazy shit. He's kind of going back to his roots with the
I was thinking that as
glitchy,
well. Yeah.
you know, EDM stuff, mixing that with the rap.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's good at it. There are times where it feels a bit weird because he's like all these crazy sounds and musical influences, and then he's
Yeah.
just doing a verse about being sober and sober and just like
Yeah.
taking things in stride and stuff. And it's like I love the message.
Yeah.
It does sound a bit weird to me, but
Yeah.
this is like weirdo music. Like that's the
sure.
whole idea here.
Yeah,
so
and there's songs like Book
go
of
for it.
Daniel, the intro song, and then All For You, the outro song that like are kind of a little more stripped back and kind of a little bit more like his last record that are kind of just talking about the sobriety and stuff, and still has some kind of interesting kind of bold choices. But it's definitely all over the place.
People from all over the world on this. There's like a Ukrainian rapper that was pretty
I
crazy.
really respect Danny for just like leaning into what he likes and just doing an album that sounds like it's for himself. And he's like, these are the he always also really fucks with the underground and really tries to put on these artists that don't have a platform that he finds on YouTube that have like 10,000 views or whatever on a song. And then he's like, let me just put them on my album because they're dope. Like he's a champion of the underground and in multiple different genres. So yeah, definitely respect to Danny. I feel like it's not necessarily the music I'm going to want to listen to all the time. There's some great moments on here for sure. I will agree with you that the writing could have been stronger, I think. But he's not going to be writing about the same stuff that he was talking about on Atrocity Exhibition. So it's like you can't really be asking for that necessarily.
I don't think the writing was bad or anything.
I don't think it was bad. It felt like there was a bit of a contrast between some of the production choices and the writing. In my opinion.
It's definitely an interesting listen. I'm going to come back to it.
Yeah.
But it's good for him to get over the Scaring the Hose era because like they kept dropping more and more deluxes to that.
Yeah, they dropped another like 2 songs the other day, and I'm like,
then
what?
it's like I don't even know if like him and JPEG Mafia even
they're beefing
like each
now.
other.
Or
is it just a bit though?
I don't know. JPEG,
But like they're unfollowing each other or whatever.
Danny
but
Brown
like,
said something about like, oh yeah, we tried to link up or something, and every time he says we're gonna do this day, the day comes and he's not there, and then JPEG's like, fuck you, he went off.
It's
on
just
some shit.
like
but JPEG's kind of a clown. We talked about it before.
such an example of your internet friends.
Yeah.
Trying to meet up with them.
Yeah,
Shout out
yeah.
Kev.
Yo, let's go, California Kev, baby.
Cali.
Yeah, that's honestly kind of all I have to say. Other than I did want to mention that like you don't get 100 gex on this fucking album. Like that's the perfect.
That's what I'm saying. This new underscores thing. That's the replacement for 100 gex. And this underscores I like quite a lot.
There was also there was the rapper on It's Brokey on the song Whatever the Case. They have a hard fucking verse. That was fire.
Damn.
I know Fentanyl. I know our friend of the show, Two Logs, is into Fentanyl.
Of course he is. Fucking
And
weirdo.
I keep seeing Quedeca popping up as well. So shout out Quedeca.
That's a new one. I don't really know what to make like.
Apparently his album from this year is really good, but I haven't
Right.
heard it, and I probably won't at this point. Because the end of the year lists are coming up, and I'm gonna be fucking plugging along there.
Mick Jenkins
But shout out to Danny.
album with
Murder of Crows.
I think Emil is this,
is the producer.
That's the producer, right?
Yeah,
Another solid
just
work from
fucking
him.
great raps, man. It's just you listen to it. And I don't really have much to say other than it's one of those albums that it's just like just go fucking listen to it. It's really great raps. The way he
very,
flows and his rhyme scheme is so kind of out there, but makes so much sense. And just the bars are so great, and his inflection, his passion
There's a lot of
towards
anger.
this shit.
There's a lot of anger in his bars,
Yeah.
but then there's another song, "Shining," where he's very. It's like a lazy river type instrumental, and he's chilling with it. There's this like sort of pimp flow that he does on the song "Bigger Than Ever" that I really liked. Like he switched it up a few times, but
For sure.
there's songs like on Pundits
That was a great one.
where you hear the anger
Yeah.
and the kind of like clapping back at the haters kind of thing, because he's I like the whole joke on that one being like, you talk about the game, you don't play the game.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
So right to the point.
Yeah, for sure. He doesn't dance around it. He tells you exactly what he's feeling. I don't
He's from
think it's
Chicago.
as essential as the Patience or the album from a few
More
years
just
ago.
to keep the fans fed, but
And this was
good
I
shit.
also appreciate his stance on streaming and stuff, where he dropped this album like 2 months before it came out on streaming, being like, you can support me directly and buy this record from my Bandcamp or website or whatever. And then he also dropped another like kind of EP mixtape thing earlier in the year that never came to streaming, that he's just like, you could just pay for it. And I'm like, okay, I respect. I think Vic Mensa did the same thing. So it's like, all right, I respect these guys these Chicago guys that are kind of standing up to the streamers and be like, no, fuck you, we're just not even going to bother. I do appreciate that Mick put this one, Mick Jenkins, that is, put this one on streaming.
There's a real independent vibe coming from that city and some
sure.
of these figures that's I'm fuck with really hard.
Chicago had a good year this year with Chance the Rapper as well.
The big names have to be the ones to do this, because if a bunch of like smaller artists did this, they'd be like the major labels and the streaming services will be like, so fucking what?
Yeah, of course.
But so if like bigger artists start doing this shit, then they're gonna actually start to be see some ripple effects.
It could be a spark.
Chance might win the Grammy this year. He might.
He didn't get it nominated. I don't think.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure Starline got for best album of the year
Not album with it, maybe hip hop, but not album.
or best
of the year. I don't
hip hop
think
album.
he did. I don't think so. I think a lot of it was he made a good push,
Or he
but
made a push.
He made a big
Right.
push, because I remember seeing him at the show. He was like, I think it was No More Old Men. He was like, this one's we're gonna put up for the Grammys. You gotta sing this one super loud type shit. No, I think it was Clips. It was JID, which was great to see. It was
Yeah, I don't know if you have time to research this. I thought Starline was up for best album of the best rap album of the year, but maybe not.
Rap album of the year. It's Clips, Glorilla, JID, Kendrick, and Tyler.
Oh, okay.
Which there's some good choices in there. Yeah,
It's a bit random though. I don't know if JID really deserves.
I don't think he does it as well, but I
that,
feel like that's
but-
probably a makeup call for not nominating Forever Story.
Yeah, true.
In my opinion. So
It's like the same thing that we did with Kendrick, is that they gave him the awards because they didn't give him Good Kid Message.
yeah,
Okay,
I mean,
let's-
To Pimp a Butterfly deserves
Let's
it as
run
well,
through a
but-
couple more.
I listened to this Dave album today. I was shocked.
Sick.
That was fucking awesome. That was so great. It was so personal. I liked a lot of what he was saying on there.
He's a lyrical miracle rapper in a good way. Like
Yeah.
he drops some crazy, and he gets really into social justice issues.
Yeah, I love
women's rights.
There was that one
his-
song about the woman's perspective of all this shit, and it was really
Yeah, and like his
awesome.
kind of like his own self-critical view on being hypocritical. Like he
The
had
song
this song where
Selfish.
he was like,
yeah.
I cried about slavery, but then I went to Dubai with my girl, and
Right.
like
Or like how can I pray for Congo when I'm wearing these diamonds on my neck type shit, like
yeah, and like really, again with the kind of Christian forward.
there's a level to it
vibe
there for
to it.
sure. But it's not heavy-handed in that sense. But
but-
it's not like a gospel record at all, really.
Yeah, and like talking about like feeling conflicted about talking about Palestine and these things, but like, you know, he's been very much on the right side of history with these things. But still trying to take accountability for how, in any way, that he might have been off his square.
And as a 26-year-old who is very quickly approaching his 27th birthday soon, I relate to a lot of what he was saying
song,
here as well.
Birthday.
Yeah, that's a tough one for sure to hear, but I love that one. Shout out Dave. I did not.
And
I
he
didn't expect
really
him to
does
like
not
it that
have
much,
the fear of like being corny or seeming like,
No.
and like he even talks about it like getting made fun of for his political stances sometimes and being like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Like, you know, very like almost, you know, the boomer kind of take of like, you know, what is going on with these
It's very
young
it's
folks
like,
nowadays.
Oh, it's uncool to give a shit, you know?
Yeah.
You know, like that's kind of like what I take from that. You know?
Yeah, and Dave is, as a rapper, is really capable of
Getting his message across.
yeah, getting the message across. Like he's like pictured Macklemore but better
yeah, with a British accent.
with a British accent.
I'm glad to have really enjoyed a record from a British rapper as well, because I haven't really been listening to that much since like Slow Tie got kind of canceled out there.
There's a song called "No Weapons" featuring Jim Legacy.
That was a good one.
This guy Jim Legacy is one to watch. I think
He's been around. I feel like I've seen him on
put out
some
a thing,
songs here
an
and there.
album this year called Black British Music that got a lot of attention. I think I should probably listen to because he's
I like to
sick
join on
artist.
here with that.
The song with Thames
getting
was
Thames
good.
on here is that's good stuff for him as well. I
James
really,
Blake is kind of along like the
really
whole.
enjoyed it. Yeah, James Blake.
He has
is
some
all over
features,
it.
but I feel like his
I heard him in
his
another
vibe is kind of throughout it.
Yeah, exactly. No, I recommend everyone go listen to this. It's
did not disappoint
really
at all.
really surprised me.
It kind of reminded me of like the album cover and the religious themes and everything. It was like reminded me of that Big Sean album that I hated from the last.
Oh
the
yeah,
last
yeah,
one.
yeah,
I
yeah.
was trying to remember what it was called. I was like, it's called "I Am Better Than I Was" or
No,
something. I was like,
better-
no, that was
better-
a 21 Savage album.
Better Me Than You.
Better me than I was gonna say bigger me than my dick or something.
Yeah, there you go. Nice.
Bigger dick than you, I
there
think
you
was
go.
it was called.
What else?
And did he really play the harp?
I didn't hear much harp on here. 0 out of 10. Didn't stay true to the album title.
Liar.
Um,
Let me get some shit
ahead.
off here about the J Electronica.
ugh.
Turns out
I
he
didn't
put out
bother.
a new mixtape thing, but then it turns out he just put out a bunch of old music on streaming now. I don't know. It's really confusing. They're all under
Yeah,
the
I saw
the
he dropped
banner,
like 3 albums in
a
2
written
nights,
testimony,
and I'm like, ah.
and it's all like colon this, colon that.
Yeah.
But there's one called Leaflets that I listened to. I can't believe that I once defended J Electronica, like, because there was times where I was like, his storytelling and his way of talking about it is interesting, even if I don't fully agree with
Sure.
his stance.
Yeah.
But now I'm listening to these songs and I'm like, he's talking about the pedophiles of Jehovah and
Oh,
all these,
boy.
like, every song he's like, did you know that in 1932 the government saw a UFO and whatever, you know, like every song. He's
Yeah.
just like your contrarian uncle on
Yeah.
Facebook,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
sharing
yeah.
you like, did you know that the vaccine causes, you know,
Right.
stuff like this. And I'm just not really here for it anymore. I defended
lot.
him. I got into a online beef for defending his verse on the No Name song because everyone was canceling No Name for featuring J Electronica.
Right.
I didn't think the verse was that bad. I didn't think the song was that bad. He said some stuff, some Semitic things about some groups of people, you know, that might have ruffled some feathers. But I defended him online, and then I got into a feud with the Very Pale Hipster.
Oh, Tabby. Yeah. He dropped a record this year.
Whoa.
Because he's a rapper, or this one wasn't really a rap record, but I didn't mind it. I think there were some decent tunes on there actually.
And did he have a diss track towards me on it?
I was listening for it. I didn't hear it. It was like a concept kind of record. But,
he was jumping
it was
on
fine.
the crowd that was shitting on No Name, and I was jumping in to defend her.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I ended up saying, if you don't like Louis Farrakhan, go listen to fucking Taylor Swift or something. And then
Who is Louis Farrakhan?
he's the leader of the Nation of Islam.
Yeah.
Controversial figure who may or
Yes.
may not be responsible for the killing of Malcolm X.
Yes.
He's said some things about some groups, it was too much like speeches from him and long diatribes about UFOs and weird conspiracy stuff. Yeah, it's just the contrarian stuff from J Electronica is too much for me to bear.
Yeah.
I do still think that his album from 2020, A Written Testimony, has some redeeming moments, some creative.
The one with Jay-Z.
Yeah, a lot of it was the Jay-Z verses kind of bailing him out.
Yeah, I was going to say.
His whole relationship with Jay-Z is the reason why we were even hearing his name.
Yeah. I mean, he was a promising guy back in like the early 2010s, I think, and he was on the Watching Movies Mac Miller project as well, and he's a capable rapper,
He's
but
popped
he just
up on Chance the Rapper.
and
he was on his last album
and
too.
he just went away for so long and then came back after like dating a Rothschild or whatever, and then he just had a completely different state of mind and just
he
all
was
he's
in an
talking about
affair
now
with
is this
like
kind of
some
shit.
Bilderberger group.
Yeah.
There's a lot to that story. I think he was dating Erykah Badu for like 9 years. They have a
Maybe.
kid together.
Oh, really? Oh, shit. Okay.
Anyway,
he's lived
interesting
life.
guy,
He's lived
but
a life,
yeah,
for sure.
try to get through some of these albums.
Yeah,
it is
I don't
a
think so.
slog.
I don't think so.
But the song with Drum about aliens
Is drums on it?
might be worth a listen.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. I
Drum.
like aliens. I like drum. Maybe I'll listen to that one.
But he's called Drum in it, so I kind of assume it was before he had his name changed to Shelley.
I think he changed it back to drum. I think. Honestly.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I don't think that's.
There was probably another Shelley.
Yeah, probably. If we're staying to hate, I will do Young Thug's new album that I don't know how to pronounce.
Oi Scooty.
Oi Scooty.
Apparently,
I
it's
don't
a star up in the sky,
Interesting.
up in the universe. Or some
Doesn't
shit.
change the fact that the album is not very good.
It's a shit post.
Yeah.
I feel like the strategy was I have to shit post my way out of this controversy.
I mean, the first song, Ninja, is exactly that, I think. But there are some, like, after listening to the whole fucking thing, which is, I listened to the deluxe, which is like, it's like almost 2 hours long, I think.
You are doing the Lord's work.
Yeah. I deserve to get paid for this show just for that reason. There are some songs that are pretty good to decent. And when they come up on my shuffle, I'm like, okay, I kind of see where he's coming from. The ones that kind of connect more so with me are some of them that have to do, like, production wise, a little maybe more acoustic or kind of more real, or talking about his the whole jail thing. Oops. But we'll let it go for a second. I'll put it back on. Let's get this thought off. But yeah, in general, I think he just kind of lost that originality and that spark that he had, and he's just kind of a derivative of his contemporaries that he helped birth at this point. Slash, he didn't have much time to work on music since his being freed, and then he just kind of just dropped it just to try to avoid some of this controversy that's been happening around his name from some of those jail calls. So
yeah, I thought it was mildly interesting, but
there's some redeemable moments, but
got boring after a while,
and one ear out the other.
I liked the song with Travis Scott on it, kind of.
Yeah.
He had this bit where he was like, I'm Chinese on it, where it was just like, you're just trolling at this point. Like,
which I kind of fuck with that shit, though, to an extent. I'm like, okay, like
it's a way to get out of
playing around.
It's something we're finding in this modern age, is a way to get out of a controversy sometimes is just to shit post and just like waste everyone's time by posting, doing your album cover as you as a white guy when you're black. Or,
that was a choice.
Like
for
that
sure
was
as
well.
just,
this picture will make people laugh or make people angry, or
right.
This will have the intended effect of not thinking about my criminal charges and the horrible things I allegedly did
right.
allegedly didn't do.
Yeah. I don't think it's over for Young
music
Thug,
wise,
but
it wasn't.
No, it wasn't that bad, but it was just not really worth my time.
But I feel bad because I was never there for the.
I know
prime era.
I know.
Of
I
Young
really have to
Thug.
go back and really give him my dues.
The album he did that was like every song title is a person's name that inspired him. I want to go back and listen to that
the
one.
with the dress. He's wearing the dress on the cover.
Yeah, there's a song called Wyclef Jean.
Yeah, that one's a great one. Barter 6, I've heard, is great as well. Not even Mandarin.
Don't worry,
Chinese.
Josh. We're not gonna leave this in the episode.
Why are you consoling him?
Because Josh was giving me eyes. He's like,
giving you eyes, baby.
oh boy.
Oh, he is. I've seen it. The sexual tension here is.
I also
palpable.
wanted to mention that Cardi B sucks now.
I didn't listen to it. The record. I just saw the features, and I'm like, "What's Miley
Just her
Cyrus
feature
and
on
whatever?"
the Young Thug one was
Oh.
I was already like,
That being said, the Maria the Scientist features were pretty good.
Yeah,
Young Thug
I
album.
don't mind her.
Yeah.
The whoop-de-doo thing is such a
Yeah.
microwaved meme.
Yeah.
Like, that whole thing, you can't tell me that was organic. That was all planned from the...
Yeah.
Even him saying whoop-de-doo in the interview, he was like, this is going to be a viral moment.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I'll make a rap song
yeah,
out of it.
he's chasing. He's trying to chase too much. He's the guy that's the one guy at the end of the Earl Sweatshirt song was talking about chasing.
Yeah, chasing.
Yeah.
Chase your dreams.
Yeah, no, he's chasing too much.
And then I read that he was on a stream with Aiden Ross,
Ugh.
and
Get fucked.
when that Ninja song was playing, and he was like, obviously, if I'm playing this song and there's a bunch of white people in the crowd, I'm not going to just let them say the word over and over, like with the hard, like...
Yeah. Well, maybe don't even play that song if you're going to fucking do a show.
It's like, maybe don't even, like... Maybe you shouldn't have just posted it
Yeah,
at all.
yeah.
But, you know.
Maybe
Not in the deep south of Texas.
Yeah.
You know, like...
maybe don't get on Aiden Ross's stream in the first place. I want to give love to the Alchemist Hit Boy record, Goldfish. Have you heard it?
Yeah.
It's great. I think it's probably Alchemist's best rapping. I think they go really well together. A lot of
They're
this,
an interesting duo because they
Yeah.
kind of rap different styles.
yeah,
Alchemist is a little bit more...
kind of Rock Marciano or Action Bronson-esque.
Yeah,
know,
these
kinda
little couplets and these little,
Yeah.
like...
goes on these runs. I think he raps in like 6/4 time or some shit. You know, one of those things. Like it's just
And Alchemist usually always kind of raps the same way,
Yeah.
like in that same. Whereas Hit Boy, like he'll kind of like tell a story in a more, in a more straightforward kind of way, I
Right.
guess.
I-
But they complement themselves well, and
They
they
do,
both do
yeah.
beats that sound like they fit together well. on
yeah,
one
it really
one
just
album.
works. All of the factors just work really well together. And there was that one song talking about. I don't remember what the name of it was. Home Improvement, maybe, but
That was
one
a
where
good
they're
one.
kind of getting into like their past and
Ricky.
yeah, kind of getting into like their youth and stuff. I was like, wow, this is like I kind of expected just a rap album about rapping, kind of. But
Yeah,
this
and,
was
like-
like they're actually getting into some depth here. Like this is great.
Because like there's a couple tracks where they're just kind of doing like producer type flexes.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
just,
yeah.
Like,
Which I'm
kinda-
all for. Like,
Just kind of general like.
yeah, you can't be
Interesting
storytelling
stuff.
on every fucking song. But
But yeah,
really
Ricky
enjoyed that
was cool because
Alchemist.
he was talking about like how Boys in the
project.
Hood was a movie that he watched, and like because he related to it, was like the one scene where the guy Ricky dies was really
yeah,
sad for him.
it still makes him
And
cry
then
or whatever.
Alchemist had like a different upbringing, but
Yeah.
also kind of like touches on the loss of innocence kind of
I
thing.
think his
of,
parents like divorced or something. I think if I read that right
Yeah.
or wrong, but there's still struggle in both senses to an extent.
they got Conway for that one track, and he killed it.
Yeah,
Great
that was
verse from
great.
Conway,
Yeah.
the Machine.
Bully James song was pretty good too. I don't have as much to say. I listened to it maybe twice, but I really did enjoy that one.
Show Me the Way was a pretty good song as well, and there was kind of trying about like trying to provide a good life for their kids and stuff.
Yeah,
like
another
that.
kind of. I didn't expect the album to kind of get
kind of
into
on
that
some
aspect, but yeah.
dadcore.
No, it's good. I like
I
the
liked it.
dadcore rap this year from Earl.
Oh,
and
here's a
them.
fun game actually that I
Yeah,
have
let's do
planned
it.
for this one though.
Yeah.
This is a Catch the Sample.
Oh man. Well, fucking who sampled is owned by Spotify now, so it's
Oh,
sampling is going
it's
to be.
all Israeli.
Oh man.
Can you guys catch this sample?
I recognize it. No. I don't know.
It should become obvious near the end.
No, I recognize the guitar, but
Josh, I see you thinking. I see the gears turning.
oh man.
Is this something from the 80s?
70s.
70s?
Yeah, I'm not gonna get it.
I don't know. What is it?
I mean, it's a 5-minute song. I can't play the whole thing, but
Oh, what? Where's the sample?
it's the guitar part at the end where
Josh was very animatedly mad he didn't get it off screen. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I hear it now. No, I definitely, I recognized it because I've obviously heard this song, but I wouldn't have got that. Stumped us.
I spotted the sample, and then I looked it up on who sampled it, and they didn't even have it yet.
There you go.
So
Jumped on it.
Telling you.
To transition into another Alchemist produced project, Armand Hammer dropped an album called Mercy.
Haven't listened to yet.
It is very good. I'm really enjoying Billy Woods. I listened to finally listened to the Gollywog album from earlier this year. It's fucking incredible.
Billy Woods, tap in.
So yeah, I enjoyed it. They're spitting a lot of facts on there and great production. There is this is going to be an easy one, but I can do the same game here because it's a more recent thing sample. Same producer. I was saying to Josh in the car earlier.
I don't know. Is this another David Bowie song?
The piano there is same as Meet the Grams. Dun, dun, dun,
oh.
dun, 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 dun. So same sample pack because it's also produced by the Alchemist. So same sample pack.
Okay. Wow.
I got you. Damn, I didn't
Good
think I'd get you on
sample pull
that
there.
one.
Because like it's a bit of a different piano thing, but that's
it's
how
a little
we
bit.
chopped
I think
it
it's
on
like
the first
elongated
one.
or something. Or it's like there's something different about it, but it's the same like melody. Yeah, great record. Listen to that one as well. New Mac Miller songs. Good AM
New old
Deluxe.
ones.
Yeah.
I remember the Cable Box song from like when you had a bunch of
That was the one
leaks.
that I had that one in my phone for a while. So I'm glad that one is out for the masses now. It's such a great song. But the other ones are great too. I really like Carpe Diem as well. The other one with was it Vinny Radio or something? Royal Flush with Vinny Radio. I thought it was good. I don't know if we needed that one though. But it was I'm just glad we got more new Mac songs. So yeah, Cable Box is probably the standout.
I don't think any of them were like that. Yeah, Cable Box that's my favorite one.
Yeah, none of them. No, they're not. None of them are all-time Mac songs. You can see why he maybe scrapped.
Yeah, this one
those.
kind of felt like a bit more of a favor he did for some guy named Vinny Radio.
He's been on other Mac joints and they've had some other
Probably from Pittsburgh or
collaborations and
something.
stuff. But glad that it's out there for sure. Tyler also dropped a new song for the Chromacopia Deluxe called Mother. Have you peeped that one?
No, it must not be on Spotify.
Yeah, look that up because it's great. I don't know why he took it off. I think it's fantastic.
Here.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely listen to that on your ride home for sure. Fits with the themes of the album really well. Obviously talks about his mother in there for sure.
Oh, is it about his mom?
Yes,
I thought it was just about.
Yes,
I thought it was
it
about
is.
my mom actually.
I thought it was about the movie Mother starring Jennifer
Yes,
Lawrence.
actually, there's a play in there for sure. No, I don't really remember it enough to talk about it in detail, but just it's a great song. I don't know why he took it off. Really, anything else?
Hey,
that's
BB No
pressing?
Money. He's been. He
we
put out a couple songs from earlier that I had heard, but then I saw that he put out the full album, and it was fun. It was fun listening to an album of his. The music's not that great.
Yeah.
But
Kind
I
of a
was like, I
one-trick
feel like I
pony.
know this makes me want to shop, kind of,
Okay. All right.
because I was.
It's coworker
I
music.
shared
isn't
the
it?
song "It Boy," which was very Square One, like.
I was trying to figure out what you
cool
meant by
guy.
Square One. I thought you were referencing your Mississauga track that you did from the California Beat by Childish Gambino.
No, like
And I'm like, wait, what?
I thought I listened to this album and I thought, who is this for? I
Yeah.
thought like cool, like hype beast guys in Square One,
Sure.
like
Oh, yo, not BB No Money though. Do for do, fam. That goes good.
I don't know if I've heard Josh do a Toronto accent, but that's pretty good.
My girlfriend hates that with a
That's
passion.
so
It's
funny.
so funny.
That's good.
like he has a line on that song "It Boy" about like I'm in her box like bento, like that's the
Okay.
kind of
All
thing
right. All
that
right.
like a cool Indian guy from Mississauga would say.
Yeah. Okay.
You know,
We'll do the voice then if you're so confident.
So I thought, who's this for? It's Square One hype beast, like a Greek wedding type, like
you
like
know money at a Greek wedding?
Well, I just mean like international like students, and they're like trying to turn up at like like that kind of
Okay.
like a bunch of guys like yo, and it's all very kind of poppy like party type music.
Okay.
That fitness type guys, I could see
Sure.
getting down to this.
Yeah.
I'm a fa yo bi type guys.
Okay, I might need a little more explanation on those kind of people. But
Gooners.
yes,
I
agree with
could
that.
see them vibing
I
with
agree
this
with that.
heavy.
Yeah. All right, Gooners, step in.
Come to Brazil commenters.
Yeah.
There's actually a song called "Come to Brazil."
Oh man.
A lot of international, like I am saying, you might think this is corny, but like this is kind of the future for rap, especially everything falling off the charts. You got
Rapcast 80.
you gotta.
Said Bieber No Money's the future of rap. Come on, bro.
That should have been my hot
Give me
take.
a break. Yeah, that would win you the whole fucking game, man. Jeez. Give me a fucking break.
But yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, though I understand the appeal. To me, it's kind of novelty. I'm not really ever going to listen to it. I like the song Edamame with Rich Brian, but that's kind of where it starts and ends for me. That being said, if you want to come on the show,
you are closer to a BB No Money than any
he
of
kind
these
of looks
other
like
rappers.
me, which is like fucking stupid, but it is what it is. But no, I respect the hustle.
Didn't he go to what, U of T or something? Or
I don't know. I doubt if he's from BC, why would he?
I swear though, when he did the La 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 song that he first popped off from, I feel like he was in the 6 for that one. But
Well, you
we'll
were
see.
in the 6 when you were hearing it at my old apartment. I think was the idea.
Maybe that's what it was.
Could have been it. Because I remember my old roommate Hayden used to. bump that
Anyway,
song
we
a
were
lot.
so cool when we were in college. Now we're 27, 28, 29.
We're getting there. A little more praise I want to give off on some people. Kelly Uchis Deluxe dropped. Song with Raven Lene is fantastic.
Oh,
A
I
few
gotta get on
extra
that.
songs off that. That's the song called. There it is. Cry About It with Raven Lene is great. All of the Good made me teary-eyed for sure as well. Some good stuff on there. So shout out Kelly
wow.
Uchis.
This is the second episode that you've cried.
Where I've admitted to crying.
Reported your
Yeah,
tears.
Yeah, admitted to crying. Saba dropped his short little thing. It's cool. He recorded it in his SUV, I think.
Nice.
And
Which we talking hatchback? We talking
I feel like it sounds like a Honda to me. I don't know, just from the purring of the engine in the background. Yeah, I'm a car guy now. I got
You're a bit of an
car,
SUV head,
yeah,
actually.
I am an SUV head
as
for
a
sure.
proud owner of one.
Maybe I should record a fucking tape in there. But it's cool. If you like Saba, you'll like it. It's there's some kind of it's like a 15-minute listen. It's really short. It's cool.
I think I'm gonna listen to the Caliucci's Deluxe instead.
For sure.
but,
No, it's good. Both good. But Caliucci's is probably a bit better. If you're gonna listen to any deluxe, Gene Dawson, make it the Gene Dawson one, Glimmer of God. An album that dropped over a year ago, I think, but he's kind of just adding some more songs in that similar to the Doja
Oeuvre.
Cat record of like kind of the 80s synth pop shit, but makes it really interesting and really makes it his own. And I don't know, I really like this guy. So shout out Gene Dawson, Glimmer of God Deluxe. Go listen to it. And did you listen to the Ty Dolla $ign album?
I'm glad he's getting away from the Vultures era.
He's starting anew. He's starting to move on.
But I don't know. I think I've moved on to the more acoustic type R&B and away from the kind of I go to the club every single night. I do pills.
Yeah, he's
all the
kind of
time.
more so leaned into the. Yeah, I wish he kind of would just do a straight up, because the one he did with Division, Cheers to the Best Memories, that was like kind of the sound I want him to
Dude,
kind of go
Wedding
off
Cake?
more. Yeah, Wedding Cake's fantastic.
I was bumping that at the wedding. that we went
Fucking,
to.
but the song I Wish on here is pretty like R&B heavy. That's
Right.
kind of
Okay.
classic one. I do like the one party song. I think it's called "Don't Kill the Party." I do actually enjoy that one as
Right.
well. The one with Lil Wayne was fine.
I liked the 2 Chainz. I never say no to a 2 Chainz verse because he always says something funny.
Yeah. He'll always deliver. The one with A$AP Rocky is good as well. December 31st.
I like that one. It's just I'm so scarred when it comes to A$AP Rocky at this point. Like, just put out a fucking
I
album.
know. Yeah, we can't even talk about it anymore until it comes out.
Miguel, did you listen to it?
No.
Dark, sexy Spanish vibes. If you're into that,
Rawr, dude.
if you're trying to get the blood flowing a little bit down
I'm
there,
always trying to get the blood flowing, bro.
down there where it hasn't.
I
moved.
can't get.
in
I
months.
can't. The blood has not been flowing, as a matter of fact.
No, he came back. He's Spanish.
Okay.
And
Is he Spanish
I think he actually is from like.
genetically?
Well, his name is Miguel, so
Well.
kind of was.
Yeah,
I would assume.
it's after hours. We're like 2.5 hours into this.
You're
fucking
questioning people's races. I don't know. I don't know if this pod is going the
show.
right
Might
direction.
want to turn back to the first thing you said when the camera started rolling that I'm going to cut. By the way, if you want to start talking shit, buddy. Buddy boy.
So, thanks for rocking with us, Rapcast 80.
Yup.
We're gonna do tons of clips from this episode, pumping them out.
Can't fucking wait. More fucking clips. Let's go. More fucking time wasted in my goddamn life.
And if Andrew,
I'm joking. I love you
Andrew
all.
hangs himself, I will find a replacement for him. Anyway, no, I would never say such a horrible thing about my dearest friend.
Well, you did. So I'm gonna remember.
Maybe
that.
as a bit.
I'm gonna remember that forever, for the rest of my short life.
But for
I'm
real,
gonna join. I'm 27 soon, so you got out of it. We'll see. See about me.
27 club,
Yeah,
29 club.
I'm gonna make it a
full
whole
of
thing. Yeah,
losers like
that's
me.
gonna be a whole new thing. Yeah.
Anyway,
Miss me on that
thanks
shit.
for watching.
Radcast 80.
Stay blessed
Listen
out
to
there.
the Dukai episode as well. God darn it.
Bury the corpses, mark the skulls and spines, make the bones turn to knives and make my kill my fucking shrine. Radioactive bile, making rivers clean and fine. Slurp the sludge, fuck the world.